Before the Boys TV show, before the Thanos was right movement in the Avengers, we had the 2009 superhero epic, Watchmen. Hi there. Welcome to Burn After Viewing. I'm Austin. I'm one of your co-hosts here. I'm in my 20s and I like at the movies. Across from me, as always. This is our first time doing it, all right? I'm going to give you this one laugh, but next episode, no laugh.
Okay. I'm Jonah. I'm Austin's co-host on the Burn After Viewing.
I'm your co-host.
What's that?
I'm your co-host.
We're each other's co-hosts.
There we go. Yeah, that's right.
But the Watchmen, the reveal of the movie,
it's funny.
In your hand,
it's
and
funny.
The way you said it, it just feels like a magician,
like a car salesman.
Yeah.
Like, and here's your new Kia Sorento.
Yeah.
Here's your keys. Yeah. Yeah. But we were watching Watchmen, specifically this one right here.
We watched Watchmen.
We watched Watchmen. We watched the ending together. Actually, it's different.
Yeah.
But we're here reviewing Zack Snyder's Watchmen, as we said up top. But we're specifically reviewing the ultimate cut of Watchmen because I made Jonah watch the whole 3 hours and 36 minutes of this beast, this beauty of a movie. I'm going to put it down.
Yeah.
All right. We watched Watchmen, Jonah.
Yes.
Like, what did you think of it?
What's my thoughts on it?
Yeah, because I don't want all your thoughts. I want your like shallow thoughts right
Okay.
now. Like, okay, so you went into it knowing kind of how the movie went, but you only saw it once in 2009?
Yes. So I've only seen The Watchmen once. I watched it right when it came out on DVD.
So you probably watched the theatrical cut then?
Yes, I did.
Wow.
I've only seen the theatrical cut. I don't remember. I didn't realize how little the movie I remembered until I watched this.
Uh-huh.
And I'll give you this. Ask me 2 questions. First question. Did I understand this movie?
I knew that was the first question. Yeah. Okay. Jonah, did you understand Watchmen?
No fucking clue. Second question. Ask me if I loved it.
Jonah, did you love it though?
You fucking right. You fucking right. I did.
Yeah, that's right, baby. That's all we need, man.
It was okay. I was a little confused through a lot of it because there's a lot going on.
Mm-hmm.
But I didn't find myself not paying attention.
You're interested.
I didn't reach for my phone a lot, especially for a 3.5 hour movie. That's something
impressive, right? A little bit impressive.
I think it was so much better than I remember.
Mm-hmm.
It looked for 2008. You said
2009.
Looked incredible.
Awesome.
Sounded even better.
Oh, dude, because we were watching it here, and Jonah has a very very famous sound system here. It's awesome, incredible. 10 point whatever. What is 10.2? Incredible. I've never seen the movie on a big screen nor with the surround sound, so I heard it on the surround sound. It shook my bones when they go to Antarctica and they hit the thing.
Yeah,
I thought my brain was gonna explode. Yeah. It was so like rumbly.
This is a lot of my notes. First fight scene rules. Opening credits still rule. And then I go, this fight rules. This scene right now is happening. This rules. It's a lot of this rules.
Wow, this is a huge. I thought Jonah was gonna be like, kill me now, which is fine because this is a weird version of the movie. So, okay, I should probably start it. I'm sorry, I'm losing my voice. I'm so excited because we talked about Watchmen, which is my 7th favorite movie of all time.
7th.
What's
8?
Inglourious Bastards.
Okay.
Yeah.
What's 6? How did you sandwich this?
Oh. Now I feel like a fraud. Okay, this is a great question because it is funny for reference. If I were to use this or people watch it, like what is? Because I have 100 and I only need 30 more 4K. So in my apartment, you'll see a whole rack of 4Ks in order 1 through 100.
Yeah, because you're new on the physical media training.
Yeah, because I got a 4K TV because I've had a normal one for like 12 years.
So there's 100 movies.
Uh-huh.
You said you have 30 left?
30 more yet to go, yeah.
How many of those 30 are actually on 4K?
Most of them.
Really?
I just started getting the Blu-ray. I just gave up and I was like, I don't want to have gaps. I'll just get the Blu-rays. So now I'm in the hunt for those as well.
What are some of the hard ones to find?
Magic is on 4K. No.
Are you excited about the remake?
Yeah. No. I'm excited about 4K because when the remake comes out, they'll make a 4K.
Yeah.
Grand Prix, I had a special order. In the Loop, I had a special order. That was hard to get because it's a British film.
Yeah.
And then, I'm looking for The Wrestler. I'm struggling finding that. On Blu-ray.
Okay,
It's not on 4K.
It's not on 4K.
No.
Yeah.
So, anyway, so Watchmen. So we're watching Watchmen, and that's my number 7 movie of all time.
Uh-huh.
My number 6 is The Hateful Eight.
Really?
And then my number 8 is The Royal Tenenbaums.
Oh, okay.
So this is sandwiched between 2 completely different movies.
Yeah.
I would probably say. One's a comedy, quirky comedy. One's a superhero epic, and one's a very like serious Western. Like,
and what makes this top 10 for you?
So this is the movie we talked about. Another clip where it was like, what are the movies that introduce you to cinema and art? This is the movie that made me want to
bridge the gap for you on that.
No, this is the movie. So this predates that.
Okay.
This is the movie that made me decide I want to make movies.
Mm.
This is the movie that directed me on my career.
That's
I
cool.
would not be sitting here with these cameras editing this clip right now.
Yeah.
Without Watchmen, because it literally the opening credits end it, and I paused the movie and sat up and went, "Well, I gotta make this."
Wow.
It literally changed my life because I wouldn't be in Chicago. I wouldn't be anywhere without Watchmen. I don't know what my career would have been. I have no idea.
What about it is what gravitates you towards that?
Because it's in the same vein as like Nightcrawler and all that. When I watched it, being like, I grew up watching Batman. I grew up watching, I was at that point where I was going to every Avengers movie, opening nights, all that. And then I was writing for a publication called Movie Pilot, which I think is shut down now because it was kind of illegal what they were doing. They were like
and you're how old at this time?
15.
Okay.
So, or 14, probably 14, 13, 14. Because I was writing for this publication. I was 12, 13, 14 around that time. And I would give my opinions on movies. I'd be like, oh, the next 5 villains we want to see in the next Iron Man movie. And they were shallow because I don't read comic books. So they're all shallow opinions. But they get millions of views because they would push out my articles because they'd get free writers to do free stuff for free views and free ads. Very shady.
Yeah.
Anyway, I got accused a lot of not knowing, like, I need to broaden my horizon on comic book movies because it was just Batman, Iron Man, whatever.
Yeah.
So I'm like, okay. So I watched Sin City. Sin City's amazing.
Mm-hmm.
I watch...
But you didn't have the same feeling after Sin City.
No, I thought Sin City was great. And I'm like, wow, this is really cool.
Okay.
I don't think Sin City was first. There was something first, and then I watched Watchmen. And I can't remember what this one was right here.
Uh-huh.
What's another superhero movie that's not Marvel or DC?
Ooh.
Oh, it wasn't Dredd because I love Dredd.
Yeah.
That comes later.
Isn't Dredd DC, though?
No, that's a 2000 AD British comic.
Okay.
Man, what was it? It wasn't Hellboy. Still haven't seen that. It wasn't. It was like Watchmen adjacent, I was like Watchmen, Sin City, and then there's another one.
Kick-Ass?
Oh, that was around that though too.
Uh-huh.
Ooh, interesting. I don't think it was that though.
Okay.
Whatever it was. I watched Watchmen.
What's the one with Dwight from The Office? Super.
I haven't seen that one.
Okay.
Good shout though too. Kick-Ass might have been the closest one.
Okay.
Anyway, I'm watching, so I have to watch Watchmen for homework basically for this publication. And just so I can like broaden my mind and be like more. But then, man, when I watched it and the opening happens with the fight with the comedian, awesome. Like, wow, this is cool. Or
Really
the
cool.
slow-mo. Ooh, the lighting's nice. It's the first time in a movie I've noticed that stuff. I've
Okay.
noticed the actual technical aspect instead of just like the story and like, look at this. And then when Bob Dylan comes on, I'm like, okay. And then it keeps going. And then you start seeing like dollar bill is shot in like the rotating door.
Mm-hmm.
And then you start seeing like the silhouette, the lesbian being like killed in like the picture. And then you start seeing, when you see Dr. Manhattan shake hands with John F. Kennedy, you're like, like as it kept going, the song kept going, and how well the song matched with the visuals, and how the visuals told me a whole story in like 5 minutes, and the song.
So it's the opening credits, really. that got you?
I literally paused the movie, and I remember exactly how I was sitting. I remember where it was.
Closing credits. Okay.
No, the opening credits. That's
Okay.
when I knew I should start YouTube. I should start making stuff. I should start pursuing movies.
Was it, and maybe it's just like it's all together, but was it like how it was shot? Was it the special effects of it?
Wasn't the special effects?
Was it like the editing of it?
It was really just the idea.
Like how the camera moves in that? Because it moves like in a really amazing way, I think, in that first.
It's interesting how it moves like AI does now.
Yeah.
It looks like the opening credits is made with AI.
Yeah.
Which is impressive because like it's like a style now almost, but like the fact that this happened like 15 years before that became a huge thing is I don't know how he did it. Like I don't understand it.
See, we're in different circles, right?
Yeah.
In this type of stuff, and we talked about it a little bit before the podcast, and I didn't say this part to you, but like I was watching this movie being like, I don't know why Zack Snyder gets shit on as a director. Like I think this is directed really well.
It is immaculately directed.
Yeah, and I think it's shot really well.
The vision is crazy.
He has such a unique style. Like to me, like I know sometimes people are just like, oh, he's all style, but like I think I like that. Like Michael Bay, like yeah, I don't like his movies, but like you have to respect him as a director.
Yeah,
right?
So you and I are in the same camp. We like the auteur stuff. We like when like when we watch a movie, we can see the fingerprints of the person who cares and loves the movie on it.
Yeah.
Like Michael Bay's a great example where he makes like kind of dog water movies, but man, like you could see in Transformers specifically, you could see the fingerprints going all over the place.
Yeah.
Zack Snyder is like a whole plant into the cement for him.
Yeah.
And then like that's the same with Wes Anderson. I mean, that's all the craze right now. These are all
even like a Scorsese. I mean,
Scorsese's a little more subtle, and I like that.
Yeah, but once you catch it, then you see
catch it.
Then
Tarantino's is through the writing and through some visuals. Paul Thomas Anderson is both.
You know
it's
who
immaculate.
I never thought had like a really specific style. And then I watched one of his movies like last week. I was like trying to fall asleep, and I'm like, oh, I haven't seen this movie in forever, and I put it on. And then I'm like, oh yeah, this is the same. This is kind of the same style. Is for some reason Kevin Smith.
Yeah.
I never thought of him as like a visual director. I was like, he's just all like whatever.
Fun or whatever.
But it is like, it's really like, I mean, obviously it's a really low budget, but it has a specific style to it.
Yeah, I think people like that. Yeah.
Yeah. Which made me like kind of I forgot that like I actually appreciate Kevin Smith.
Yeah,
because like I always thought I was like, fuck these movies. But so I rewatched Chasing Amy, and it's just like,
you love that monologue.
I love that monologue, but like, I was just like, oh fuck, this is actually a good movie. Like,
I've never seen one Kevin Smith movie.
I see. If you asked me 2 weeks ago, I'd be like, don't. Like,
no, I want to at some
shit.
point. You know? I love auteurs. I need to watch like one or two more Michael Manns and I'm done. I love Michael Mann.
Yeah.
I love Spielberg. You know, of course, I think he's subtle too. But like, I love auteurs, and eventually we're gonna do a list of like top 10 directors, and they're going to be specifically auteurs, so we can talk about style and like, I'd rather watch a movie like this than this, whatever. But this is so immaculately directed, and I don't know what to tell you. What drew me in? It was the visuals, the storytelling, the song. I became obsessed with Bob Dylan at that point, and I still am.
How like the dark tone of it all?
Yes, it like I was like, dang, I was really like, because this was a rated R movie, and I was not old enough technically to watch it, so I was already like, ooh, but like it was just like, it was powerful. I don't like the opening credits is just so powerful, and like it sucks you into a world like this.
Yeah,
is insane.
You know what sucks is when somebody gives you, and I know this is quoted a lot in like top 10s and whatever, but like, you know, it's an opening credit scene that like grabs you like that, and you're like, fuck yeah, and then the rest of the movie is a disappointment. Is like X-Men Origins Wolverine.
Oh yes.
It's the same thing.
It's a great example.
When I watched X-Men's Origin Wolverine, because I think that's after Watchmen. Is it before or after?
After 2011.
Yeah, it feels like he's stealing from Watchmen.
No, Watchmen inspired a lot of opening credits.
Yeah.
Yes.
Like, were you watching like the life of these people?
Yeah, like them going through the war and this war and then this problem, and then all of a sudden the movie starts and you're like, this is dog shit.
Like I think with X-Men Origins, like Wolverine, if I was in the theater and then they played that opening scene, the opening credits, and then there was like a malfunction happen and just started replaying that over and over again for 2 hours, I'd walk up and like, that's the greatest movie I've ever seen. I love the choices it's made. It is so
it's
good.
Very bold.
It's very bold, and like, you know what? It felt like the same thing, but I could tell the differences every time.
Yeah.
You know.
So yeah, I mean, I like that we start with the opening credits just naturally here to talk about it. But like the main part of the opening credits that always like gives me chills is the Kent State shooting one. When it's like the girl coming up with the flowers and then they just gun them down.
Yeah.
That was like when I was younger and I watched it, I was like, that was it. Like, because again, I'm growing up watching Michael Keaton punch Jack Nicholson with glasses on. Like, that's what I'm watching. Like, to see that, and then like, it was just and now when I watch it, like, the nightmare must have been to set that up. You have to set up a 2-second scene with Andy Warhol with all these extras in the background and this painting. How much was that?
Yeah.
And that's it. We don't come back to that.
And like, that's like 3 days of work.
Yes. And then like even shaking hands with John Kennedy to get the CGI on John Kennedy, Dr. Manhattan set the scene. I mean, it's a fucking immaculate direct, like Zack Snyder went in being like, I can take a lot of Alan Moore's stuff and condense it into his opening credits. Just give me Bob Dylan. And dude, the song loops 3 times. Mm-hmm. The song's only a 2-minute, 40-second song. But the opening credits is like 6 minutes. It loops and you don't even notice it. Like they add in harmonica parts and stuff.
Yeah.
The fact that you took the liberties to adjust one of the greatest songs ever made, like it is, like it's like a folk song that changed the world.
Yeah.
And you changed it. Bold, baby.
Yep.
Bold, baby. And put it on with superhero shit.
Mm-hmm.
Awesome.
Mm-hmm.
Bob Dylan's in this 3 times and I love it.
Yeah. Yeah.
I'm sorry, I thought you were gonna say more. I was waiting for you.
No. I just think we should start off. I think we already did it, but
It's the greatest. It's the greatest opening credits of all time, and I don't think it will ever be beat. It is literally impossible. I think.
You think it's the greatest superhero movie of all time?
Well,
what did you say?
I can bring that. That was one of my questions, but it's the greatest opening credits of all time, and I don't.
Okay.
I don't know how it will ever be beat. I just don't, because it explains an entire timeline, the song, the visuals, the powerful imagery. Like every shot in that is a painting.
Yeah.
They recreate the John F. Kennedy assassination.
That was crazy.
It's fucking crazy.
Yeah, that's insane. When they showed his like head getting blown off, I was like, oh my god.
Dude, watch the clip. I'll put it in the side by side. It's the exact. The actors are doing the same thing.
Yeah.
It is like, but yet it's not like that, but enhanced. It's a different angle.
And I love that they confirmed that final shot came from in front of the car.
Yes.
Right.
Yeah, the comedian did it, and it's like, and you're like, that was the guy I just saw.
Yeah.
And it's like, how long did it take to set up the John F. Kennedy stuff? Like, how long? And it's only in it for 5 seconds to prove one thing.
Yeah.
And it's only for character development. It's not for plot.
Yeah.
This movie takes characters so serious, and it is you're rewarded for it so hard, and I really appreciate it.
Yeah.
It almost brings you to tears.
Yeah.
We got a movie about characters that has a plot also.
Okay.
What a rare occurrence.
So, before we continue,
Okay, sorry.
let's do same Z, okay? Because I think I know your answer. Okay.
I think I think are you is it
So we usually ask this up front, and that question is, do you like this movie? And you have to rate it on these 4. It's love it, good stuff, or burn this.
Mm-hmm. So for the
On the count of 3.
So for the movie Watchmen, here we go.
Yeah. 1, 2, 3.
Love
Good
it.
stuff.
That's fine. I mean,
I thought it was great. I didn't like love it. It's good. I enjoyed it. I'm glad that you made me watch it. It was a bitch trying to fit this fucking 3.5 hour bloated piece of shit
so that's
into my schedule. But
yeah,
I'm glad that you did. I'm glad that I watched it. And I'm not, you know what's funny? Even with this, I'm not interested in going back to the theatrical cut to see the differences. So I just want to watch this.
So the problem is that, like, I understand the good stuff because I kind of Pavlov's dog here. I only made you watch the ultimate cut. The real actual cut is the director's cut.
Okay.
And that's even Zack Snyder said that. We've all as
What's the difference?
It doesn't have the black freight stuff. So it doesn't have the
cartoon stuff.
The anime stuff.
Good. That's the only part I hated. I was like, I don't care about this.
Yeah.
That's the only times I looked at my phone to see if somebody texted me.
And it doesn't have like the scenes of like the newspaper guy and the boy to like bridge those into there.
Oh,
really.
yeah.
So like in the I get them mixed up. In one of the cuts, like those two characters are seen through small tidbits and have some lines. So it does a great job of developing you into this world. And then so when everyone gets killed at the end, you're like, oh no, not the boy and the newspaper guy. But this one really makes some characters, so it's it's a different vibe.
Which did make the New York part hit harder for me.
Okay, that's good. I liked it the other way. So that's what's interesting. So like, so Jonah really only saw the ultimate cut technically, and then I've seen the director's cut maybe 14 times, and I've seen the ultimate twice now. Okay. So the ultimate's new to me because it's only on 4K. Yeah. They don't even have a Blu-ray. Really? So like when you buy it, it comes with the ultimate cut, and then the other disc is the director's cut. Yeah. So I thought that was weird, but like a lot of people on the Reddits and stuff were like, I wish they would make a director's cut in 4K because that is the way. Like I like the Tales of the Black Freighter stuff, but I don't get it. Okay, do you want to talk about it? Yes, I do. I could tell you. I would love to talk about this. So what do you think that the actual like Tales from Black Freighter inclusion in Watchmen, both in novel and in movies, it serves the same purpose? What do you think it represents?
Well, here's the thing. That's my problem is like I watch movies as like I'm watching fireworks, and I don't watch movies to like figure out symbolism and all that bullshit. Like anytime I watch.
That's the funniest description I've heard of watching movies. I watch movies like I watch fireworks. So you're just like,
whoa. Like it's and if you can see the movies that I own, that makes so much more sense.
It makes sense, but I think that's such a great analogy. And I'm gonna every time that we talk, I want you that's exactly the way to describe you. That is
or
so
like
great.
you know, like in fireworks you go, that's my favorite. That's all I do. I watch movies for like the ooh and ah.
Yeah, and you're like, oh, that one wasn't as good.
I mean, there's movies where like, wow, that was a really important story to me. Yeah. But like I'm not like the symbolism of that is incredible. When I hear symbolism, I'm like, there are symbols in that movie? I didn't hear the crash. And
you're talking about this, and this is probably the most symbol-heavy movie we'll ever watch.
I know, and that is the only problem when I know that he gets criticized for that a lot for his like not so subtle symbolism. Because even I was picking up on a lot of it, and if Jonah Jerkins
Fireworks.
A co-host of Burn After Viewing gets any whiff of symbolism. You overdid it, my guy. You overdid it big time.
You worried too hard about the mom and dads that were bringing their kids to a superhero movie.
Dude, when I watch like breakdowns of like scenes and they're like, oh, we blocked it this way to show that he's above them and all that stuff. And whenever you see, it's like
that's intense.
Yeah, and I'm always like, oh yeah, but there's not once have I ever picked up on that.
Yeah,
you know, there's like a clip going around right now about like Shawshank Redemption, when the guy that hangs himself, where it's like, every time you see him, he's never behind bars. The only time you see him when he's behind bars is when he's actually in the real world, and he's behind bars, and it's right before he kills himself, because like the real world is basically his prison.
Yeah,
and I was just like, never even noticed that.
It's
Seen that movie 15 times, no idea.
I would say, like, as like a humble brag, that's probably my strongest suit as a writer. I think of those things and try to put him somewhere. Like, and I think Watchmen is a huge part of that. Yeah. I genuinely attribute Watchmen to a lot of my decisions. Now, am I saying Zack Snyder gave me those? No, because guess what? I've seen his other movies, and God damn it, dude.
Yeah,
we'll talk about that later.
Yeah,
because I want to do like a mini ranking of his movies, because I watched them all for this podcast.
Okay.
And half of me was elated, and half of me.
What was the hardest one for you to rewatch?
Sucker Punch. Watching any was Sucker Punch. Okay. Holy shit, that's a mess. Wow.
Yeah.
Like, Jesus.
But do you think that is another problem of like, of the not the production company, but like of the, what's the word I'm looking for?
Studio interference?
Studio interference.
Absolutely not. I watched the director's cut.
There's actually a director's cut of that?
Fucking dog shit. And apparently there's another one that's somewhere, and I don't want to see it. Do not do it.
I will say, after watching Watchmen for the first time, then I saw a trailer for Sucker Punch. I was like, let's fucking go.
Oh, the movie's just a trailer. That's all it is.
Yeah.
I mean, we'll talk about it later. What were we talking about? I don't want... Oh, we're talking about the Black Freighter. Okay, so what to you did the Black Freighter mean?
No idea. Pirates?
You have no idea. You don't even have a guess. Like, clearly it's in the movie for a reason.
Uh-huh.
And in the novel. So what is... Nothing?
You tell me.
Okay.
Sharks.
So...
Because the world's a shark. Because the world is a vampire.
No, so... Everybody kind of gets a... This is how I take it, personally. I have the real answer. Everybody in the movie, every one of the Watchmen gets an origin story of some kind. Besides kind of Night Owl, he kind of talks about, because he doesn't really have that much depth. His depth comes
I wonder
later.
Why we never got that.
Interesting, right? But we got a lot of it through Hollis Mason, through the old Night Owl, too.
Yeah.
But we got Rorschach. We got Silk Spectre a lot. We definitely got Dr. Manhattan.
Mm-hmm.
The only person
Which was one of my favorite parts.
Oh, so good. Yeah. Powerful. But the only one we didn't get was Ozymandias. And the Black Freighter is technically, to me, their version of an origin story for him.
Okay.
Because the story, and this is the real answer, the story is primarily a mirror through Adrian Veidt's journey, through Ozymandias' journey.
Oh.
Like the Mariner? Is that how you say it? Like the Mariner?
Yeah.
Yeah, okay. Like the Mariner, who acts out of a desperate need to save his home, but becomes a monster in the process. Veidt murders millions to stop a war, sacrificing his humanity to become the savior he envisioned.
Okay.
So they're both delusional, but it's a different side to the argument.
Why you don't grab your phone during parts.
Jonah, I'm not gonna lie, it took me forever to figure that out. And then eventually I caved and looked it up, and I had half of it. I knew how to do with Ozymandias, but I didn't know why. But I'm like, oh, it's the other side of the coin of someone.
I thought it was that journey of what happens. I didn't realize it was like.
And then
that makes more sense.
And then I started thinking about it more. I'm like, he makes a raft out of bodies, and then they mention what's one more body amongst the foundations, which mirrors the Black Freighter. Mm-hmm. Which is interesting that Rorschach references that, because he was the one going to the stand where they sell that comic all the time.
Yeah.
And if you notice, the sale that the Black Freighter uses is a Rorschach mask. Oh. He like opens it up and it's a Rorschach symbol. So it's like Rorschach read that, assumingly.
Yeah.
But like, it was supposed to be the other side of the argument, and also kind of showing Ozymandias' thought process and how that was born. Because he says he's not a comic book villain, but then we see that a comic book character is doing the same thing he's doing, but it's going bad.
Yeah.
I like it. It reminds me of like one of those like short stories you'd read in like the big fat literature books of just short stories in high school. Mm-hmm. And you'd read it, then you like talk about it for 2 days, maybe do a quiz on it one day, then move on from it. Yeah. It was interesting. But I'll watch it by itself.
Well, for anybody that's listened or watched our podcast for a while now, like they just know that like I don't know why, but at some age when I was young, I just like completely like zoned out and clicked out of cartoons. or animated. I should say I shouldn't say cartoons.
Yeah, which is a very
cartoons
fascinating.
diminishing what it is.
This is interesting too that we showed you this because of the cartoon.
Because that I don't know. So the second the stuff comes on, I just instantly check out, which is interesting. I mean, which is weird because I as a kid I loved G.I. Joe and Transformers, and like I did like those films, but or those shows, but then as soon as it was like films, I just could not. I don't know why. I don't blame you.
I listen. I love animated movies, but like I do have a preference to live action.
Yeah.
But I don't know if you would have made the Black Freighter live action, it would have been sick.
It
would have looked so cool. But I still probably would have been like, okay, so we're cutting in the middle of this cool part, especially when the bombs drop and then it cuts back to the Black Freighter to finish that up. But then I get that it segues to New York.
Yeah.
But I am like, when you watch the director's cut, the momentum's like, here we go, here we go, here we go. Everyone's dead, and it's like, whoa. But like, you have to take a pause for this version, which is whatever. But it is just a big symbolism.
I appreciated it being in the film.
No, I walk away appreciating it, but my preference is.
Yeah,
I'll watch it if I want to watch it again. I'll watch the whole thing because it released as one thing, like one short on like the bonus features.
Yeah,
so I'll just watch it that way.
Yeah.
So that was what that meant. So to me, that's the fill-in for Ozymandias' origin, because he talks about his too, where he has the Batman origin of like his parents died, he got wealthy, blah 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 blah.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. I mean, there's so many avenues to go to, and we'll try to cover everything. I do have like a list of this time around. I have a list of like 5 or 6 questions that I think is going to help us through this whole conversation, that I think is going to guide us. But I think we should start. Would you like some facts, or do you want to start with another samey? I'll let you decide.
Let's do the samey.
Let's talk about who the best actor is then.
Okay.
Now this Watchmen is so cool because it has a bunch of C-list and B-list actors all doing the best work they can do.
Yeah, there's 3 I have in mind instantly with this.
Yes, I think maybe they're the same 3. I have 4, maybe 2.
Okay.
I'm all over the place. I like everybody. It's one of my, I think it's truly people who are like, this movie could, because 300 was huge.
Uh-huh.
So now going to this, they're like, this could be my big break. Superhero movies are on the rise. This came out way too early though. If Watchmen came out in 2014 with so 2014 had Guardians of the Galaxy, had Captain America Winter Soldier, and if Watchmen snuck in there, so if we had a fun comedy kind of superhero movie, we had that's a cool little edgier spy thriller, and then we had the super dark
and it's like right before The Boys comes out too.
Yes, right. If we had it there, Watchmen would be talked about every day.
Yeah,
I think because it is truly great, and it got lost in the shuffle because The Dark Knight and all that came out before. It was just too early.
Yeah,
just too early. Anyway, so Jonah, who do you think the best actor in Watchmen is? You want to do the same thing? Have you thought of it?
Yeah, this one's really hard for me.
It is. Sorry, I was doing all that to stall so you could think. Sorry.
Yeah, I'm going to tell you right now that I am defaulting to something because I also just enjoy them and everything that they're in.
Okay.
I'm forgetting their name, but I'm going to tell their character name.
You want to do character name? We'll do character instead. I'll do character.
Yeah.
Okay, ready? Best actor in Watchmen. Ready? 3, 2, 1.
Dr.
Rorschach.
Manhattan.
Oh, you went Dr. Man. Oh my. Okay.
Yeah. Billy Crudup. I just love
Billy
him.
Crudup. Yeah.
I love him and everything.
Yes.
And it was hard because like Jeffrey Dean Morgan, I also love.
Amazing.
And I was gonna pick him, and then of the 3 that I had, Rorschach was the other one. He's just so good.
Jackie Earle Haley's. You want to know a fun fact about me? I only did one school play in high school because people were like, "You should do one. You like doing stuff." I'm like, I probably should. I auditioned doing the opening monologue from Rorschach where he does October 12th, 1985, a comedian died in New York. I did that whole monologue by myself on stage to audition, and I got the role.
Oh, wow.
And I'm like, now looking back, I'm like, I'm a loser psychopath for doing that.
I know.
But Jackie Earle Haley is so good.
He's really good.
The voice,
he's
the
really
look.
good in this. Yeah.
I really noticed this time he looks like a decrepit Bob Dylan, and I think that's purposeful for how much Bob Dylan's in this movie.
Yeah.
And like his whole fascist thing and like his ideology kind of mixed it. I'm like, I really think that Alan Moore made him like a decrepit Bob Dylan on purpose.
Well, I think also Snyder's just good at finding an actor that also like really looks the part.
Oh God, everyone looks incredible.
Mm-hmm.
But Jackie Earle,
he's such a visual. I mean, like I know it's stupid to say that a director's a visual artist, but he is like such a like. Oh, to me, it seems like
painting.
Dennis I always forget his last name.
Villeneuve.
Right, was just like, I don't care about dialogue. I just care. Like I think he was the one that quoted like I want you to be able to watch my movie with no sound and know what's going on.
Yeah, he has said that. Yes.
And I feel like Snyder's the same way, where he goes, I don't need, but Snyder's we talked about this, but he's so good at soundtrack and the audio on this is incredible.
Well, yeah, I think that's why like the sound effects and the music with the visuals
the sound design is
is incredible. And I think that's why 300 did well globally. It got like 500 million off its budget for a rated R movie. That was huge at that time, in 2006 or whatever. But I think because like international audiences could just watch it and not they don't need to know what's going on.
Yeah.
They know the stakes because everything's so perfectly placed.
Yeah.
And that's why I really applaud Zack Snyder because he consistently does this, and I love this when director does it. Scorsese does it great too. They do a needle drop, they play a song, and they let the song play.
Yeah.
Like it's not 10 seconds or 20 seconds of it. Like we get the entirety of All Along the Watchtower in this movie. Crazy. And it's when it pulls back and shows Antarctica and it hits the All Along the Watchtower chorus. Awesome.
I want to know what the budget was for the songs.
Oh, it's incredible.
Right.
It's on the silence. You hear the whole song.
I feel like this is still a time before artists. So to me, this seems like it's before a time like before MP3s like really truly destroyed the industry. And
because iPhone was just last year.
Yeah, and then so artists were still making money off of sales, CD sales.
Yes, exactly. Yeah.
Right. So then they didn't have to depend on touring, and they didn't have to depend on licensing deals as much.
Yeah,
I feel like it was cheaper to get. Like, it feels like that I'm right about this. That it was cheaper to get licensing deals then, and I think it's like what a perfect time for this to happen.
Yes.
Because I mean the budget would be incredible right now. Be out of the now that nobody's making money off of fucking streaming.
Yeah, well, I'm sure they had CD deals back in the day for soundtracks, so like they'd get a percentage of the CD sales.
Yeah,
because like I'm sure this was a huge. I have the vinyl hanging up. I have it with like the printed image on it.
Wow.
So because the soundtrack is incredible, and we'll get to that's one of the questions. But tell me about Billy Crudup. It's a great pick, but like, what about him specifically? Like, really was like this guy's selling the movie for me.
I think. Okay, so the CGI is not great as Dr. Manhattan is really good, but like looking back at 2008 it was incredible. 2009. Now it's like not the best. So like to hear the emotion that you're not really getting through the CGI, like to me the voice acting sold it just as well.
Yeah.
You're looking at me like you don't believe me on this one.
Oh no, like yeah, I'm trying to figure out what part of the CGI did you not like?
No, I like the CGI. I just don't think. I think this was still at a time when like you couldn't really get a CGI character to emote as well.
Well, he's purposely not emoting.
Oh, I know, but
okay. I was like, yeah, that's his whole gimmick is that he doesn't emote.
No, I know, but I don't know. It's just great, and then also like when you actually see him before he turns into Dr. Manhattan.
Oh yeah,
that's like my favorite part.
He's
of the
a whole
movie.
different person.
Yeah,
he's night and day with that.
Yeah,
his voice, the way he sells the line. There's some like close-ups. I'm like, this looks insane. Like in the 4K, I was like, what the fuck?
Yeah.
Especially
first off, I've only seen the first season of this, but the morning show is a fucking bonkers show. But he's in it, and he's so fucking good in it. Yeah. Even though the show's ridiculous, like he's just so good in everything he does.
He's good in something else too. He's good in he's Flash's dad in the Snyder cut of Justice League. He's good in that. It's fun. It's a fun. I'm like, hey, Dr. Manhattan. But there's other movies he's just in that's like. That's my man right there. That's Billy Crudup. Oh, he's in Jay Kelly. He's also in Jay Kelly, which I got hyped for because Patrick Wilson's in also.
Yeah.
He has one scene with George Clooney, and he almost bodies George Clooney's acting. Like he outshines George Clooney. Yeah. I'm like, damn, what a fucking
he's such an intense actor.
Yeah, but he's so normal. But also not. Oh, he's incredible. I think if you said Dr. Manhattan or Rorschach, I think you're on the money. I also want to shout out Matthew Good as Ozymandias because the way he talks and sells like the narcissistic know-it-all guy, awesome.
I didn't like him until the last third of the movie, and that's when I was like, I really like this guy.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah,
it grows on you, right? You're like, oh, who's this guy? But then you're like, I want him to read me a bedtime story.
Yeah.
And then in the sequel, or in the sequel series, do you know who they cast for Ozymandias? Jeremy Irons.
Oh, really?
Awesome. Yeah. I mean, Ozymandias casting is elite.
Yeah.
But I generally think it's got a great cast. But okay, so who do you think the worst actor is? Do you have that?
Yeah. Of course I do.
Okay.
Are we because I do like this person in other movies, but
are you doing character? Let's do character again, right?
I don't know this character's name.
I don't actually know my actor's name. I could try.
I think it's gonna be the same person because
Okay, you ready?
Yeah.
Let's just go for it.
Yeah.
Ready? 3, 2, 1.
Malin
Silk
Ackerman.
Spectre. Yeah, it's the same
Yeah,
person.
Yeah. You know how I know that? You know how I know that you...
Because I forgot her name.
Because when I had to guess this movie, I go, is Malin Ackerman in it? You go, no. And I go, I swear it's going to be The Watchmen. And I go, is it The Watchmen? And you go, yeah. You're like, I said, Malin Ackerman's in the movie.
I've never once said her name out loud or heard it out loud before because she does nothing now.
Yeah.
But man, she has some good scenes, and then some scenes I'm like, we need another.
Is it the writing for her?
I don't think she can. I don't think she can handle the operatic, weird soap opera dialogue.
Some of the writing in this movie is horrible.
Well, I think it's because it's a comic book. They like just rip the dialogue off, which is a charm.
You know what to me is the best example of what you're saying right now is when Rorschach tells the joke.
Yes, Pagliacci.
Yes. So
very famous like novel quote.
Yes.
Yeah.
But like I fucking hated it in this movie, but my first thought was if I read this in a comic, I would have loved this line.
I bet it ended one of the issues because you know how it come out. I bet that's how it ended. It said roll and snare and cut to black.
Yeah.
I guarantee.
Yeah.
It boom.
And that was the one time where I'm like, not like, yes, where it's just like it's weird how like writing doesn't transfer sometimes the film.
Yeah,
you know what I mean, like writing for a comic book doesn't transfer.
Well, that's our whole argument here, where I have that. I think if you're someone that goes and sees an adaptation of a book and you're expecting it to be a proper adaptation of a book, you're a psychopath.
Because sometimes it just doesn't.
There's supposed to be interpretations,
right?
You watch Watchmen and you realize, oh, this is like word for word, shot for shot, and some of it works and some of it does not. Mm-hmm. Like the Pagliacci joke is a little odd because in a normal film language sense, it is weird, and it. But like then you see the shot of the Rorschachs on the ground with the blood splatter, and you're like, that's clearly a comic book thing, but it works.
Yeah,
there's things that work and do not work.
Yeah,
him saying I'm not a comic book villain. Again, that would seem hokey, but then like if you read that, you're like, oh, I'm reading a comic book. Like but like yes, like Harry Potter. You cut out Dobby from 7 of the books for some reason into the movies, and it falls apart.
Yeah, and it's weird how some people can pull off that dialogue because what's his name? Matthew Gooding says that line. I'm not a comic book villain.
Oh, but he says it's so good.
He says it's so good.
It's so good.
Because I remember when I heard that, I was like, this line shouldn't have worked, and it really worked.
It really worked, right?
Yeah,
yes.
Yeah. That was when I really was like, oh, I really do like this actor.
He nails it, and Patrick Wilson nails it. Patrick Wilson, the best line he has is when he's grabbing, we watched it together, he's grabbing Ozymandias, he's like, you didn't idealize humanity, you deformed it. Like, it's the way he, like, sucks in the deformed, and he's, like, crying. Like, this is a masterclass of acting. Only because the dialogue is so 80s comic book, Alan Moore, weird Marxist kind of, like, he's writing, like, a poem. It's weird. He's a weird guy. The fact that you can act it, and it doesn't feel like it's from the 80s, it's like in present day. Like the fact that you can make a normal audience agree with this weird dialogue or not like look away or be like, what the fuck did they say? Genius. Like, everyone who nailed their stuff.
I like Jeffrey Dean Morgan also. It's just
what a horrible character.
Like as a person?
Yeah, despicable.
I know. But he does such a good job. But also he's such a good face actor. Or because there's a lot of things he's doing without any lines, and you're just like, man, he just jumps off the fucking screen.
Oh, he's a superstar.
He's a superstar, and it's weird because like he's never been. I mean, like he's a household name now, but he never became a movie star.
No,
and that's a shame because he's so good. Like you don't know this, you're too young to know, and like your mom couldn't talk about this. When he's Denny in whenever the character he plays in Grey's Anatomy.
Oh, okay.
That's like when everyone's like, who is this guy? I mean, it is. He's only like in a 5-episode arc, but it is like he's incredible in it, and like to the point where they keep bringing him back later.
Oh, good. Okay.
And that's the thing is like to the point that it like captured a nation that whenever you see him on screen, you're just like, yes,
there he is.
Yeah.
Do you think it's a John Hamm thing? Because he kind of has the same look and.
Yes, I'm glad you said it because I've thought that this whole time. Been like, he's just like a John Hamm thing, but he's just for some reason he just doesn't make it on screen. But you're so excited to see him when he is. But he can't hold a movie. John Hamm can't hold a movie. Yeah,
I watched Sucker Punch and John Hamm's in that as like, but he kind of has like a similar comedian character where he's like this like guy who like you're hearing, but like he's like a despicable motherfucker.
Yeah, but he's so good in The Town.
Yeah, exactly.
A
Yes.
smaller role.
So like, but I saw that. I'm like, he could have been the comedian. I'm like, then
Yeah.
that clicked to me. I was like, did John Hamm like take TV roles from Jeffrey Dean Morgan? Probably.
Yes.
Yeah,
But
that
I
sucks.
would argue that Jeffrey Dean Morgan's a better actor than John Hamm. I love
I
John Hamm.
I like them both. I'm liking what you're saying.
I like John Hamm more, and I think John Hamm's a better comedic actor. John Hamm's very funny, and he's like great.
Mm-hmm.
But Jeffrey Dean Morgan is such a better, like, you can feel his feelings. I don't think John Hamm can pull off the comedian.
No, I think you're right. I think he'd do a really good comic booky, but Jeffrey Dean Morgan makes it like a real person.
Yeah.
While some of these guys are like, Ozymandias is such a caricature comic book guy, while the Jeffrey Dean Morgan's like, it's just Jeffrey Dean Morgan being a motherfucker. But then you're like, oh no, it's a character. It's great.
Because I don't think John Hamm can't pull off, like, Unhinged.
He's good in Baby Driver when he snaps, but it's more subtle.
It's more subtle.
It's
Because,
more
like,
subtle.
I'm watching Your Friends and Neighbors, and I think he's fantastic in that.
Yeah.
And there's times where he's unhinged, but he's subtle, or like everything's crashing down, but it's subtle. Like,
He's keeping it to
he's great, and he holds the screen incredibly.
Yeah, he looks great. Yeah.
and he looks great. But yeah, I think Jeffrey Dean Morgan should have been.
Well, he's also in the same realm as Tom Hardy. Like
Tom Hardy's like
those shorter, like not shorter, but like those like guys, like the
But
like
Tom
John
Hardy
Hamm's
can
a little
hold
cleaner.
a movie though.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. I think Tom Hardy also took roles probably from Jeffrey Dean. I would say
He's younger though.
Tom Hardy is.
I think he is.
Tom Hardy's old now. Tom Hardy's like 56.
Tom Hardy's not 56.
He's old,
Look
dude.
it up. No, he's not.
Oh, I don't know.
I think he's got to be okay. Let's keep talking. I'm listening.
Yeah, but Jeffrey Dean Morgan's good. Yeah, the only problem is Silk Spectre, and I really think it's just her having an incredible look and having
48.
Okay,
Yeah.
he's old.
Huh?
I'm just kidding.
Oh, I mean, yeah, he's old. I mean, he
Yeah.
is old.
But I think the problem is Silk Spectre. That actress is incredible. She's a good actress, but like the source.
Jeffrey Dean Morgan's 60.
Oh, he's really old.
12 years.
Sorry, but Silk Spectre has a great look about her.
Yeah, she looks
and
great.
she's a good actor. But with the source material, I just didn't. I don't think to me some of the scenes I'm like, I don't know if she knows what the hell to do with her hands here. Like it kind of comes across that way, and it's a shame because
Yeah.
I think she's doing really good work, and some scenes she's nailing, but then other scenes I'm like, whoa, we didn't have another take in us. Like what was going on here?
So, I don't think you follow her career. I know her career pretty well.
I know her from one other movie, so if
She's
you
in
could-
Couples Retreat.
That's it.
Yeah.
That's it. That movie sucks.
Well, she's also in Heartbreak Kid, and she's really great in Heartbreak Kid.
Okay.
Heartbreak Kid. And she's in Final Girls, which is a good...
Oh, yeah, okay.
The Final Girl. And, like, I think she's just meant for, like, rom-coms.
Yeah, I think she's
And
a good... She has
This is the best acting I've ever seen her do.
Really?
That I can think of.
I think you're probably right.
I like her as, like, an on-screen presence.
Uh-huh.
I mean, obviously, you know, not to sound like whatever. I mean, she's gorgeous, right? And I think this is the best she's ever done. But I think compared to what she was surrounded in, she just can't hold her.
But like, what sucks is that she plays Silk Spectre 2, and her mom, Silk Spectre 1, is an incredible actor.
She's great.
Everything I've seen her, she's locked in.
Yeah.
She's electric.
She did great.
She's doing circles around her, and it's a little like
Yeah.
like she's nailing her over the top lines where she's like monologuing in the retirement home or whatever.
Yeah.
And it's like these shouldn't be working, but they are.
But it's like, I mean, that's Snyder's problem, right? You can't really direct women actors. I mean, that's Sucker Punch.
The acting is not bad in that.
Okay.
It's the story and it doesn't make any fucking sense.
Yeah.
It is. Don't let Zack Snyder write. We'll get to that. Okay. I want to make sure we get to watch this stuff. You're getting me heated about Sucker. I just watched it yesterday and I almost turned it off. It was the closest I've ever been to turning a movie off, and it's a promise I've made to myself. I'll never.
That's
do
why
it.
I never watched it, because
I almost broke it.
I never got a chance to see it in the theater, and then when it came out, all my friends were like, "That movie's fucking dog shit. Don't watch it." And I was like, "But I want to watch it so bad." They're like, "You're gonna get so disappointed."
Yeah, the first 49 minutes is so bad, but then when I was like, I'll finish it, I was like, okay, there's a star or two here. It's Oscar Isaac. Anyway,
I love it. He's
the main villain. He's awesome. He's
Oh.
incredible. He eats the screen up. He's literally doing circles around every single person.
Wow.
Yeah, I guess so. I guess you're right about the woman, which that sucks. But yeah,
Yeah.
she's the worst part, I'd say, too. Sadly.
But I think that also like proves like what great character actors you have, is that like this is her best work, and she's being circled around. by
Yeah,
other people.
exactly. Yeah, but but it's funny because she's being circled around like C and B list people.
Yeah.
Even today's standards, it's interesting, right?
But C and list they're like C and D list level stars, but that doesn't mean they're quality stars.
No, exactly. That's what I
Right.
said. Like those are steals. Those are like budget saving steal actors you
Yes.
got in there. And
Yeah.
incredible casting.
Yeah, this movie is moneyballing it.
One of the best. I would say one of the best casts that doesn't have an A-list star probably ever. Right?
Did you not like my Moneyball reference?
Oh, you actually meant like
They are getting the best actors at the cheapest rates.
interesting. Okay, I heard it, but I didn't think of it too deep.
Yeah,
but
you're getting actors that will always get on base, no matter what they do, and then eventually they're just gonna win the whole fucking movie.
There you go.
There you go.
That's nice. That was
Right.
good. Sorry, next time you say that, I won't be like, yeah, Moneyball.
Yeah,
But
yeah.
then
No, this movie's moneyballing it.
yeah, this movie is production-wise is Moneyballing it for sure.
Yeah.
Because they had I'll give you a fact here. So the budget was 150.
That's crazy.
Yeah, that's not bad.
For a 3.5-hour movie.
Yeah, crazy.
How?
Right?
How?
And then the box office was 187 million.
That's frustrating. Well, it's
So rated R, thought provoking, and then when it came out, it was like a 2.5
so it
hour
lost
movie.
money.
Yeah, it probably did. It's
Yeah,
sad.
for
Maybe it
advertising.
made money back from DVD. I think it was a big DVD
For sure.
seller. Rating wise, what do you think the Rotten Tomato score for Watchmen was?
76.
No, 64.
Wow.
But when I was growing up, it was a 51. It's went up since I would grow up because I
There you
remember
go.
being like, it's rotten. And I
Yeah.
thought I was insane. I thought that back in the day when I thought Rotten Tomatoes was the end all be all God.
Yeah.
That was crazy. But the audience score is 71.
Oh.
So not bad. Yeah, we gotten through.
It seems like a movie. Like if you like it, you love it, or it's like you love it or you hate it.
Yeah. I think like even if you hate it, you have to appreciate it. Like there's no way you can't go around like so this is a good segue. Let's talk about what the best scene is. I'm going to give you some scenes.
Mhm.
Even if you hate this movie, there has to be one because the movie's so long. But there has to be one scene that you're like, that was pretty good.
Yeah.
That was good. There's no way you can't appreciate something about the movie. It is impossible because one, it's so long, and two, because it's awesome.
Mm-hmm.
So best scene, Jonah, I'm going to give you some options here.
Can I say something too?
Yeah.
Like the way this is what I like about Snyder is that like every
Schneider?
Snyder.
Yeah, you said but you said it like the pretzels.
Rob Schneider.
Oh no, you said it like
Yeah.
that. No, not the
Snyder.
pretzels.
Excuse me,
Yeah.
Snyder.
Rob Schneider. He's a
Rob
great
Schneider,
director.
I really agree with his takes
He's
and
very smart
politically
man.
where he's at, and I love his hat. And he treats his daughter perfectly. No, what I like about Snyder is that like every scene seems like it should be the most important scene in the movie. Like that's how he shoots
the
it.
sincerity in it.
The sincerity of like
It's
everything
very
here
James
is-
Cameron-ish.
Yeah,
James Cameron comes in and is like, every scene in this movie is gonna have something.
yeah,
It's gonna rock.
yeah.
Yeah, and
Yeah.
the visuals. Yeah, it's them going like this with their hands, like a director. Yeah. Okay, I'm gonna give you some best scenes. You gotta pick the best one, Jonah. Okay. Best scene in Watchmen: the comedian backstory scenes. So that whole sequence when they are at the funeral and they kept flashbacking to their memories of the comedian.
Mhm.
The Dr. Manhattan origin sequence, where he talks about how he turned blue.
Yeah.
The prison break sequence, where they break Rorschach out of the prison and have
Pretty
the big
sweet.
fight. The Antarctica finale, so when Ozymandias tells it you're playing and they have a little fight.
First time I watched the movie, I didn't like it until that scene. Just to let you know.
Oh, good.
Yeah.
Okay. The Rorschach origin, so when you see him like butcher that guy, then like him, like his mom being hateful and kind of the pre-prison break.
Mhm.
So to me, that scene ends with him throwing the grease fryer on the guy.
That was crazy.
Yeah, when we talk about
Which, I
quotes,
love
yeah,
that.
that's fucking crazy, man. And then the other one is the Tales from the Black Freighter as a whole.
Really? That's on there?
Yeah, I mean that was a whole 30-minute sequence, so I felt like we had to include it as an option. It's an option. These aren't my favorite.
You're not gonna put the opening credits on there?
We already talked about. We know that's the best part.
Okay.
That's too obvious. I mean,
Okay.
I was trying to pick also, so I have one as well.
Okay.
Oh man, I don't know if I do. Actually, I said that, and I'm like, oh, now I have two.
Let me know when you're ready.
I feel like that's too easy.
You already know mine, but
I'm gonna go the other way.
Okay.
So, okay, you ready?
Yeah.
3, 2, 1. Dr.
Dr.
Manhattan.
Manhattan.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. So
Yeah.
Antarctica finale is great, but like, yes, the end of the movie it should be great.
Mhm.
But to like kind of halt the momentum of the movie to then backpedal on Dr. Manhattan how he became it, and then it just grips you. The soundtrack, the like
Yeah.
the weird interstellar sound and stuff, and then like his voice. It's Billy Crudup's narration over
Yeah.
it sells it.
Yeah, and then you also like you get to hear, and I know I said before like the emoting stuff, but like now you get to really see the inflection and how he speaks and
And how different he was,
Yeah,
and the
yeah,
difference in
yeah.
like him and his
Yeah.
girlfriend and Wally West, and like first of all, if we were going to include the catalyst of that is when everyone surrounds him and he says, "I said, leave me alone," and he makes everyone disappear.
Mm-hmm.
Awesome. In the director's cut, which I almost prefer the director's cut, or I don't know which one I do. In the director's cut, he says, "I said, leave me alone," and then it goes white, and then he is on Mars.
Oh.
But in this version, he makes everyone disappear, which is like, when I saw that for the first time, I went,
Wait, so did he really make everybody disappear, or did he...
He teleported them, I'm assuming.
Okay.
But we don't see anybody again.
Two thoughts ahead. Was it that, or then he's in a different like reality where they're not there? Like he's
No, I think he teleports them.
Okay.
Which is fucked up because he's been accused of causing cancer. So he just made a whole group of people teleport.
Yeah.
So that looks bad. That's so charged, that inclusion. It's so, I'm like, this is a different scene. This means a whole different thing.
You know what scene I, for some reason, really liked? Maybe because I'm actually getting older. When he's like, "Yeah, I don't like you because you are getting older." Is that because he doesn't age?
I think that's his human side still.
Was it, or the fact that but it's his human, it's his, he cares about looks a lot, but like also the fact that he's not aging anymore and she is.
Yeah.
I feel like there's a Benjamin Button thing in there too. Isn't that in that movie where like basically he's just like, "Yeah, but you're aging and I'm not attracted to you anymore."
Kind of, yeah. I mean, to me, it was like a very human yet logical thing to say. Like it's the balance of the two. Because I mean, let's be honest. We all want to, like, love wise and attraction wise, we like young people. Not young people, but like people who are like youthful, our age, whatever and stuff. But like he says it in a logical way. It's like, yeah, she thinks it's because she's getting old. She's correct.
Yeah.
Like the way he says it is the very Dr. Manhattan way.
Yeah. Well, to me, it's like, okay, so, the whole like, oh, you leave somebody for a younger person. It's a mortality thing.
Yeah.
Because you're watching you get older through somebody else.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
But if you keep dating young, you feel young. Right. That's that whole thing.
Yes.
But now for him, to me, it's the reality of like, I'm never going to die. I'm going to live forever. And I'm watching the person that I love die in front of me.
Yeah.
So that's why I want to go with somebody younger. Not that I'm going to die. It's like, I don't want this person to die. Right. Which is why he's so upset when he thinks that he caused her cancer. Right. So I think it is a little bit of like, yeah, it's a looks thing. It's a shallow thing. But I think more importantly, it's like, like I'm going to lose you someday thing.
Yeah, exactly.
Mm-hmm.
I just had an epiphany and I was like, is this anything? So during that scene, she throws the earrings at him and then it stops him in front of him.
Yeah.
And the earrings are in the same shape as his head symbol.
Yeah.
Where it's hydrogen, the hydrogen logo.
Yeah.
And I was like, what would that be? And it's lithium on the periodic table would be the 3 stuff. And I'm like, I don't know what that means. But it seemed like, knowing if it's probably in the comic where Alan Moore drew that in, I'm like, is there a significance of him stopping it and it like kind of hovering near his face where his other thing is?
Yeah.
I don't know. It's more symbolism that we have to watch the movie again. Sorry.
Was that scene has my favorite line, my favorite quote.
Oh, is it the quote that's memed all the time? It's the only meme that comes out of like the comic.
I hate that this probably. I don't know any memes for this movie, but I bet you it fucking is.
What is it? Is it?
I didn't want to say it out loud. So you tell me.
Is it? I'm tired of these people. I'm tired of this planet. I'm tired of these people.
No,
that's the meme. Like in the comic, he's like sitting on Mars, and like it's just a big text above him that says that, and it's memed all high.
Oh, I love. This is my favorite quote of the movie. Is all we ever see of stars are their old photographs.
That is very good.
That hit me hard.
Great fucking line. Yeah. Oh.
Yeah.
Oh, and then when you think about it, he can just walk on the sun. He says that. Like he can go see them and that, but he's so artistic. He is autistic and artistic.
Yeah.
He's the most autistic man alive. Big blue penis guy.
Yeah. Also, let's talk about that. First off, every time I was like, here we go.
Here we go, Billy.
And I love this has to be a kind of like a little bit of like a joke, is they kept cutting to like where he's like walking up or the camera pans down a little bit and you're like, I'm going to see some dick. And then you don't.
Yeah.
And that has to be like an anticipation joke where you're anticipating seeing something and they take it away from you. And you're like, oh, I didn't want to see it, but I was expecting to see it. And now I feel like it was taken away from me a little bit.
It feels like that, but like if that's intentional, that's weird. It doesn't fit the tone at all.
Oh, you think Zack Snyder's not a weird guy?
He's weird, but I think he's like is consistent and sincere about his tone.
Yeah.
But it does come. I know what you're saying because he's walking upstairs and you're like,
There's parts where I'm gonna see Shaft. I
didn't see any Shaft.
Yeah.
In the Ultimate Cut, they do less of that. In the director's cut, especially theatrical, there's way more like you only see the penis 1 or 2 times. It's like when he first spawns in the cafeteria.
Wait,
this
in the
one you see
Ultimate Cut?
Yeah.
In the
No,
Ultimate Cut, you see it all the
in the
time.
theatrical.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Well, yeah, because they had to keep it R. I can't this is an NC-17 cut.
Basically, with
Yeah.
it's fake blue penis.
Yeah, but still, like, I mean, notoriously you can show tit all day long, but like you show a couple cocks and
the world
whoopsie
the world goes crazy.
Yeah, the world goes.
Jesus, but I like his rated. Okay, Jonah, official penis expert here. Rate Dr. Manhattan's penis on scale 1 to 10.
I would say mouthwatering.
I love that you had one rule and it was a number, and you were like, "Nah, I'm gonna go all the way."
Yeah, we're going 8 inches, baby, on that.
Yeah,
one.
how can you give us the parameters?
Oh, that big.
It was kind of normal, right? Which I kind of
he's so big. It's thick.
It's supposed to be like I'm sorry, I'm doing this for purposefully. It's like the Leonardo da Vinci painting with the guy who's naked and it's like the 2 arms.
Oh,
and the
I
two
thought it was more of a David thing.
It's both. Yeah, it's like that.
But his dick is bigger than David's dick.
Oh yeah, that's what. Yeah. Oh my God, David is a
Yeah.
loser.
Yeah,
We used to beat the shit out of him back in middle school.
You know what's funny about the whole thing? It was weirder seeing him with underwear on.
It was. Yeah, he does it in the picture.
But then there's also other things where he's wearing a suit. I'm like, pick one. Like, what do you want to do?
The suit Manhattan looks awesome though.
He looks so good.
Slick motherfucker.
So why don't you do that? Or do the thing.
Because he's losing his humanity. Like when he's naked, he's losing his humanity. The clothing represents his loss of humanity.
Yeah.
Yeah, like he's wearing the suit as a formality, but like as soon as he's naked, he's just hanging out naked.
What's the superhero movie? Every time he transports, he loses all his clothes.
Oh, yes.
I'm forgetting that.
I don't know what that is, but yes, you're right.
Yeah, there's like a whole joke about that.
Yes.
Oh, I think that's The Boys.
Oh, is it? Oh,
Is
okay.
it?
I wouldn't know. I don't watch that.
Okay.
It's a poor man's Watchmen. I don't watch it.
Yeah. But the point is where it's just like, why didn't that happen?
That's fun. Yeah.
Yeah.
I know. He's crazy. You can see the past.
What are the rules of this movie? I don't understand the rules of this movie.
It's okay.
Are they superheroes? I don't get this.
One of them is.
Well, obviously
one of them's
them
God.
Is. Yeah. But the other ones, they have like superhuman strength. They can beat the shit out of anybody. Like Rorschach's old as shit, but yet he's
35.
That's okay. By the way, this movie's insane.
He looks terrible.
Do you think this is them saying that, like, do you remember in the 80s when you're like, that person's 36 and then they look like they're 47?
Yeah.
Are they fucking commenting on that?
I just think he just looks like shit because he doesn't take care of himself.
Because the dad in Poltergeist, Coach,
Craig T. Nelson,
is like 38. He
looks old.
That man looks like he's 52.
Yeah, he's bad. Yeah.
I'm 43, and that man is 5 years younger than me in that.
Yeah.
That's crazy.
Yeah, I think it's more of Rorschach doesn't take, because they always say he stinks and stuff. Like I don't think he just. I think it's a thing about Bob Dylan.
No, but they said this.
No, it's a thing about Bob Dylan because when Bob Dylan was 35, he looks like he does now. He looks terrible.
But they said the same thing about there's 3 other people. They're like, oh, he's 30 something. I'm like, there's not. There's no way that man is that age. And I can't remember the references, but I'm like, oh, come on.
How old is Jeffrey Dean Morgan's the comedian? Fucking old, right? He's like 60 something in this movie because he was in the beginning.
I know. That's when I'm like, oh, is he like immortal? But then they show him crying on the bed, and that's when he looks old as shit, and that's right before he died. So I'm like, okay, cool, that makes sense.
Cool.
Yeah, I was like, okay, but then the thing is like, are they super? It to me, and I know nothing about the Watchmen. I'm sorry for the people listening that know about it. To me, they're just like, I'm gonna be a mass superhero now.
Yeah,
but then why do they have powers?
So I don't think they have powers. I think
they
it's
kind of have.
I think it's just hyper. Like again, I think it's more of a literary thing where it plays better because it's just representation of like they're heroes, but they like Ozymandias is the fastest man alive, but like technically someone could do all that. Like someone could catch a bullet. Yes, like that's a trick in the circus.
The catching a bullet. That's when I was like, what are they? What are they superheroes? No, they're superpowers.
Well, because like the Minutemen are not. They're just cops that dressed up. That was the whole story of them.
Yeah.
And like, oh god, in the series Watchmen, they the hooded justice guy, the guy with the noose on his neck, he gets a whole episode, the greatest episode of TV ever. But they're all just normal people who just dress up for justice and they're cops and stuff. So it's the same thing, but like they're just like they're trained more. Like they can break limbs and they're fast.
You know how hard it is to break somebody's limb?
Yeah, I like it because it does present, like, you're right. I've always thought of that.
It didn't make me upset, but I just was like, are they? I just was confused.
Yeah, but like, I like it because it doesn't take away from one of them's God. Because if someone else was like the Flash, then it makes the God thing look less
But
cool.
okay, so but if they're like they have somewhat superhuman strengths, let's just say, or like
Uh-huh.
some type of powers, right, that aren't like godly.
Yeah.
That would make sense why nobody like freaked the fuck out when Dr. Manhattan became a thing. But when he became a thing, people were just like, well, technology, I guess. Like,
People freaked out.
not as much as you would think.
Well, I mean, the movie's already so long. So, like,
Yeah, that's true.
But, like, the news coverage is great. I actually referenced it, and the clip went viral for my line because I was referencing Watchmen. We were talking about Bluey, and we're talking about how the dogs in Chernobyl are turning blue is fake. But then I made the Watchmen reference and I went, Bluey is real, and he is not and he is American. In Watchmen, they say the Superman is real, and he is American.
Yeah.
So I referenced it very loosely. All the comments are about like, Bluey's a girl and is not American. That's all the comments are. I'm glad Watchmen got us a video.
Yeah, because
regardless,
in this movie, don't they say, you misquoted me, it's God is real and he's American?
Yes,
Right.
and that's what sells it, is that Wally West interview where he's like, if I say that and you're feeling some religious terror, it's okay. And it, like, to me, that interview sold like, no, people are losing their fucking mind because God is real.
Mm-hmm.
And it's scary. And then you see the Vietnam stuff and people are like bowing to him and people are running away. It's like,
okay, you're right. Okay,
it does
so
do.
I that just erased my brain for a second.
You're right about like they don't show like people sitting on the TV being like, or like the streets going crazy, which probably did happen. But yeah, I think they do pretty good like consolidating it.
You're right. I'm sorry. Okay, you're right. That missed my
Yeah. That's one strike on you. Don't do it again.
I won't.
That's okay.
Okay.
Where else can we go with this for any samesies here? Do you want to do some questions, or do you want to do some of our other planned stuff we have?
Like question. Well, okay. So
I have some like talking.
Kevin Hart. Where do you think he should be?
So, what do you think Kevin Hart should be in the movie Watchmen?
I mean, unfortunately, the
Well, this is gonna be interesting.
You want to say comedian? I don't want to say. Comedian.
I said the comedian.
Yeah.
It'd be really funny if he was just.
Okay. He's like, I'm gonna rape you right now. Okay. Spread your legs. Okay. Spread them.
Oh
Spread
my God.
Okay.
I was going the route of him at the meeting when he burns the map and him just being like, this is bullshit. Like, just like cussing them out. And they're all like, hey, man, every
time I come over here, you fuck up my Yeah.
Yeah. And he's like, hey, man, we worked really hard on this map. Fuck you. And just
I think he'd be great as Dr. Manhattan.
That would be, and he's really short still.
Yeah.
Just short blue Kevin Hart.
Dong.
Yeah. With a huge.
He still has a black dong.
Yeah. And he's like, you're too old for me.
Yeah.
And then he starts floating away.
Okay. Yeah.
No, that's fun. Either way.
You know what would be really cool is if he played Richard Nixon.
And he's just like, Henry Kissinger, what the fuck's going on? He's just
right?
losing his mind.
Yeah.
That's funny too. I think if you put Kevin Hart anywhere in Watchmen, it'd be the funniest thing in the world.
He'd be really good. You know what, honestly? He'd be incredible as Rorschach.
I mean,
underneath the mask like that.
You wouldn't even notice it's Kevin Hart because it just looks like him under the mask.
Yeah.
And then you take it off, you're like, oh shit, it's Kevin Hart.
Yeah.
That's just like a fascist, like super like.
Yeah.
That would be him as Night Owl would be so funny though.
Mm-hmm.
Just being like a little bitch, being like, I need the suit.
Well, if you really want to do a cheap shot, I mean, obviously he has to be like the little person in the prison.
Oh, I forgot about that.
Yeah.
Oh, what's that tall order? No, what's his name? Mr. Big. I think it's Mr. Big.
I think you're right.
That's hilarious. That's funny. But I think either Dr. Manhattan or the comedian is perfect.
What if he's a little girl that gets murdered?
He'd be a good Moloch also. Like the little cancer villain guy.
Oh yeah.
He'd be fun as like the little wizard guy.
Yeah. Which I get really excited because that's God damn it. That actor is great.
He's in something else, yes.
He's in a lot of things.
Yes, he just shows up.
He's in so many things, but he's also Max Headroom. And that's a show that was huge for me as a kid.
Oh, okay. Cool.
Have you seen that?
No, but I know what you're talking about,
Okay.
yes.
Yeah.
Interesting. Okay.
Yeah.
I think those are good Kevin Hart picks. I don't think anything you would cut or anything you'd add. Would you add? Is there anything to add to this movie or cut?
I would like to have a scene where a bunch of news people newspaper people are in like their conference room being like, are they superheroes? What are they? And then they tell us what's going on.
Okay.
But I would cut out, I mean, like, it has been cut out, but I would cut out the cartoon.
That's fine.
Yeah.
I would add in a scene explaining that awesome tiger that Ozymandias has.
The fuck is that thing?
It's
that's clearly Egyptian something.
It's so cool, and I get it's supposed to be symbolism that he's already playing God as he's like attempting to do now. He's bringing back or he's creating life or whatever, which is funny because Dr. Manhattan has even done that. So Ozymandias kind of tasked himself with doing that. But like, at least tell me where it came from.
Yeah.
The movie's 3.5 hours long, and you bring in the cool tiger 2 hours and 50 minutes in. You might as well fucking tell me about it. Just give me a scene, right?
I would love a scene when he goes, I'm not a comic book villain. Like, I started this 35 minutes ago, and then it cuts to 35 minutes ago, and he hits 35 minutes. He goes, they're never going to see this coming.
He's talking to the tiger, and the tiger doesn't know what's going on.
And then he's like to himself, he goes, what do you think? I'm a comic book hero? Wait, no, let me say it again. What do you think? I'm a comic book hero? No. I'm not a comic book hero.
That kind of fits his character. He's very vain.
Yeah. Where he like kind of like looks in the mirror. He goes, I'm not a comic book hero. I'm not a comic book hero.
I mean, he's the guy who makes his own toy line for his own toys.
Yeah.
It's pretty funny.
Yeah.
Oscars. I said give it everything, but realistically,
special effects.
Yeah, it's weird. It didn't win that.
That's crazy. And sound. I mean,
especially all the little awards.
Like the sound design's really incredible.
Sound design, all of those like.
Would you give an acting award out if you had?
No,
to?
it's too pageantry.
Probably not.
No, it's too I'm just playing with the Academy's rules. It's too pageantry. It's too soap opera-y for them, which sucks.
But it has to be. I'm surprised it didn't get nominated for a special effects.
Cinematography, I'd give it. It's probably its most prestigious one, realistically.
Think so?
Yeah, the slow-mo, the lighting, all of it just it just works, baby. It works. Do you have a best shot in the movie? I actually had one this time.
I don't.
I had Ozymandias when they turn to look at Ozymandias one more time, and you see him standing there in the rubble, and in the background is his statue. Because you know Ozymandias, like what that's referencing, right?
No.
It is an Egyptian thing, and it's someone stumbles upon a statue of Ozymandias, an old king, and it says, "My name is Ozymandias. Look on my work, ye mighty in despair," is the short version of that. And then the statue's destroyed. So it's like irony of like how a great man has fallen, and now the only thing that's left is his lack of being a humble person and how he's now been humbled. So it's the visual of it with the soundtrack. I'm like, we nailed it. It's here. But like the movie's just a painting. You could pause at any point and be like, yep, that's nice. Yep.
Who would you go on a date with? We never do this question.
Yeah, we do. Best buds.
Oh.
We just do best buds, yeah.
Date though. Melanie Ackerman.
Oh yeah, but I actually did it. I have a perfect best buds. Who would I be best buds with in Watchmen? Is Hollis Mason.
Who's that?
The guy, the old night owl.
Oh,
who he has beers with. I was like, I want to hear his stories.
Yeah.
He seems really nice. I love his acting. I love the actor.
I would get Dr. Manhattan really drunk and be like, "Man, that guy go away." What do you think? What do you think in his insides? Make him explode.
Yeah, make him explode because you are just a piece of shit who likes to mess up a room.
You know what I really appreciate about this movie is that they showed the aftermath of making somebody explode, where it would be fucking disgusting.
Yeah, that skeleton on the wall.
Yeah,
cool.
That was really cool.
But also, fuck you, Dr. Manhattan. You could just do that cleanly. I know you can. I know you can.
Yeah.
But Hollis Mason, I love it's not very well developed, but I love the whole sequence where he like is getting beaten up and he starts seeing the flashbacks of his old ways.
Yeah.
And then he just gets. It's really sad actually because I'm like, oh, this poor guy. He really enjoyed what he did, and now they've totally deformed it.
That was really cool though, like his like flashback fight scene.
It's so nice. It's so like I love the old man, and he calls the girl again. He's like, "Hey, I'm watching." That's a new thing in the Ultimate Guy. I get chills when he calls her and he's like, "I just saw the news and I saw a guy and a Kate and then some sexy girl," and they're like, her daughter and his protege, and they're bonding like, "Hey, we're back and everything's good." And then he gets killed.
Yeah.
Now it's one of my new favorite like parts in the movie. I wish it was developed more. I really like him, but I would like to hear stories. Do you want to do quotes first or questions?
I did my quote. I mean, there's so many quotes in there. I just really like that one.
I just wrote
that one really stuck with me. That's the one where I was like, I'd almost get that tattooed on me if I was a basic bitch.
If I was a loser.
If I was a fucking loser.
If I was a loser. Okay, Jonah. So this week you have to sneak these quotes in from Watchmen into your everyday conversation.
I really failed this week at this. I only have one, so let me tell yours.
Okay. I want you to look at somebody when you're like alone with them somewhere, especially a bathroom. Okay, I've set the scene. You're at the urinal. Some guy's like next to you or a couple down from you. I want you to look at him until he looks at you, and then I want you to scream, "You're locked in here with me."
Nice.
Because the best line in the movie is when
I have always wanted to say
when he throws the grease on the guy and he goes, "None of you seem to understand. I'm not locked in here with you." And then the cops come and they start beating him, and he goes, "You're locked in here with me."
I like that. That was cool.
Fuck
that
yes.
whole prison scene was amazing.
Yes.
Yeah. What was it? Okay, so when he ties that guy's hands together, they have to cut it off, which is insane, by the way. Also, you didn't need to do that.
Awesome though, dude. The gore in this is pretty cool.
I thought it was gonna be. I thought it was gonna be like when they opened up the cell, it was gonna rip the guys.
I was gonna break his arms or
Yeah,
something
yeah.
off. But yeah, just like the visual
the
of
guy was
Rorschach
like,
just.
Yeah, and then I like one up me or whatever he says.
Oh, 1-0.
Yeah,
Your move. Oh,
like
it's
that.
so good.
That was
Rorschach is fucking great.
Yeah.
Even without this stuff, he's great. The camera scared me. I heard it make a noise. I got worried. Okay, is it still red?
Yeah.
Sorry to break the wall here, guys.
Yeah.
Okay, making sure. Okay, another quote I like to say is, again, look at somebody, just dead face until like you can go, never compromise, even in the face of Armageddon.
So
and then do something.
I'm in public, and then I just start staring at somebody.
Like, okay, say you're driving somebody, and you're driving really fast on the highway.
And I'm like looking at in my rear view, like this. And
Yeah.
so they start looking at me. And
Yeah,
then
they make them nervous, yes.
And then I like lean back and I just say that.
Yeah, and then
Okay.
you like really freak them out like you're going to crash the car.
Yeah.
That's good.
What's the line?
Never compromise, even in the face of Armageddon.
So like you want me to be driving and I'm looking up and then all of a sudden I go, never compromise, even in the, what was it?
Even in the face of Armageddon.
Okay. I'm looking, never compromise, even in the face of Armageddon.
And then floor it.
While I'm staring at him?
Yeah. Oh, dude, you're good. People freaked out.
Yeah.
I'd also like to go, next time you're talking to someone and they just keep talking, I really want you to be like, you're drifting out of touch, Doc. God help us all.
Yeah.
I like that. It's a good Jeffrey Dean Morgan line.
Yeah.
And then I want you to do both the silent version and the loud version. And next time you want to say the word "do it," I want you to say just like Jackie Earle Haley does. And the best acted scene, I would argue, is the end when Rorschach confronts Dr. Manhattan, and he goes, and he's like crying or what, and there's spit in his mouth, and he goes, "Do it." I want you to whisper like that at somebody. And then when they don't do it, I then want you to scream like he does, where he goes, "Ah!"
Yeah, I like that.
And then guess what? I'll be there in the background. So when they do it, I'll fall to my knees like Nia down, go, "Nah!"
Yeah.
We'll be very dramatic together.
I like that.
This is a quote you should just already be saying. I think you should just, anytime something doesn't go your way, just say, "What happened to the American dream?"
Like if I'm like, I'll take 2 double cheeseburgers. Like, there's a 10-minute wait on that. What happened to the American dream?
Yeah, it's so funny. You can use it all the time.
Yeah.
And then guess what? I'll be in the background and be like, "What happened to the American dream?"
Yeah.
It came true.
It's like, I'll take the soup of the day. We don't have that anymore. What happened to the American dream?
Yeah.
Like I don't know why it's always food for me.
Yeah. You're always ordering.
Okay, I got one for you.
Okay.
I want the next time next time you wake up with your girlfriend, I want you to look at her and be like, "I had some crazy dreams." And she goes, "What were your dreams about?" And I want you to say, "The screams of the abattoir of retarded children."
Yes. Oh my God. All the hordes and politicians will look up and say, "Help us." And I'll say, "No."
Abattoir, am I saying that right?
Yeah, no, that was right. That's
yeah.
a funny.
Could you imagine if she was like, "What were your dreams?" You go, "The screams of the abattoir of retarded." I can't say that. Retarded children.
Jesus, that pretty funny though. You nailed that. I like "Give Me Back My Face" when he just yells
funny.
that. You can yell that anywhere. Oh, another great comedian quote is like, anytime you do anything, even if it like, say like you're like trying to like hit a baseball and you totally whiff it, and you're like, "God damn it, I love working on American soil."
Yeah.
Just again, a great line you could just use anywhere, and people be like, "What are you saying?"
The "give me back my face" that has to happen when like a little kid tries to do the "got your nose" to you.
Yeah, give me back my face. Or like you like, "Oh, those are cool glasses." Yeah. You want to look at them?
Yeah.
And then as soon as you hand them, "Give me back my face," you freak out. Yeah. Your mind goes to dark places, and you wonder why I keep the worst from you. That's a line that you could just nail like an argument with somebody, and they're like, "What the fuck?"
Or like anytime like your girlfriend tells you about like her day.
Yeah.
She's like, "Oh my God, like Stacy was such a bitch to me today." Your mind goes to dark places.
And you wonder why I keep the worst from you. And you just walk away.
Yeah.
And the last one I have here is next time you're having sex with your girlfriend and she's not pleased, as she always is, I want you to say, I don't know how to stimulate you anymore.
Yeah.
It's a Dr. Manhattan quote when he's triple fucking, he's got
Yeah.
3 of himself around her and he's like, I thought you liked this.
Yeah.
It's like licking a battery. Oh, that's fun. That's a good quote too. When she's licking his thumb. Oh, it's like licking a battery.
Yeah, you should say that next time you go down on your girlfriend.
Damn it. Yeah, that's what I was, yeah. Damn, that was right there. I even said I didn't write it down.
And she's like, my period doesn't come until next week.
Oh my God. Okay. I got some questions for you to round this out, Jonah.
Okay.
We've actually made good for a 3.5 hour thing. We've only an hour 15 in. That's not bad. But I got some general questions for you that we're gonna round out here with. Okay. Jonah,
Yes.
in Watchmen, was Ozymandias right to do what he did, or was Rorschach right?
Okay, so I wanted to talk to you about this.
Yeah, this is the whole this is the whole dilemma of the movie. This is the whole Thanos debate, but in Watchmen terms.
I don't think he was right. Like Dr. Manhattan, I don't think he was right, but I do understand how that would make that work.
Yeah, to not condone nor condemn.
Yeah.
I understand.
Yeah. I did. You know what? I forgot about that scene, and I'm like, oh, that's why I love this movie when it first came out, was when Dr. Manhattan was like, you are right.
And it's like, man, the fact that he tricked God into believing his thing is like, it's chilling.
I didn't even think about that. Yeah.
I get like I love Dune Part 2 also because it's like overwhelmingly like chilling to see like a religion grow, and people like these people are just being like used by Paul to go do his bidding, but they are so it's chilling to see that because that's actually happened in real life. That's how most religions start. But to see someone trick basically God and who could see the past, present, and future at the same time for himself, and for him to be like, yeah, you killing 15 million people, I understand.
Yeah.
It's like, what?
Yeah.
Damn, good for Ozymandias.
But I also be like, why the fuck did you make me do the bidding? Like, why did you make it look like me? You could have just killed those people
because
anyways.
they need a common enemy to do it.
Yeah.
And it's like, man, it's chilling. It's awesome.
Yeah.
But ever since I watched it, I have always walked around with the belief, and anytime people are like bitching and moaning about this or that, and I always have to tell people, the only time we will act on something is if people die. That is the only time we will ever do anything.
I mean, that's the huge thing about 9/11, right?
Yeah,
that's the whole conspiracy
in this country
theory
or
of
any
why
country.
it was. Yeah.
Yeah, it's not just us. It's every country.
Yeah.
Anytime that there's a death of some sort that's massive or a mass death of some sort. Now, I understand the argument. Like, we can talk about gun control and how, like, well, there's been many of those. There's not been 15 million people that just died in 1 second.
Right.
Like, people dying in a dramatic fashion with planes hitting a tower, that's, like, cause for, like, patriotism. The country was united for 5 years, whatever, before the housing crisis.
Mm-hmm.
Same deal. So, like, it sucks. I'm not over here being like Thanos is right for snapping half of the universe away, but also, like, it is a debate. It's much more of a debate than people think, and it is. Like, is it right for Rorschach to tell people, and they have the right to know because they have a right of freedom to know this? Is also a great debate because it's like. Because personally, if someone told me what they did, and
it would separate people more. It's the problem,
which we see in like follow-ups to this, like how it does, and now it's even worse.
Yeah.
So that's the gamble you take. But
yeah,
man, it's such a fascinating dilemma that movie brings up, and it's like.
So where are you on this?
It's really hard because it's like I understand.
What if you're like, you want to know where I'm at? You press a button.
Yeah, you know what I have to. I have a blue like button. I'm like,
yeah,
there it is.
and I'm like, Austin, this podcast doesn't come out for 3 more weeks. You could have waited.
Oh well, you think I told you all this, and like I'm a comic book hero?
Yeah,
I said this 3 episodes ago.
By the way, I love that scene so much when he said that. And he goes, I'm not telling you, I already did this. This is already done.
And then you're like, and then you see it, and you're like, oh shit,
Whoa.
oh shit,
Yeah.
oh shit,
Yeah.
oh shit. And it's called Operation Squid, which is a reference to the original ending.
Oh, right.
Cool.
Yeah.
But I don't know. I don't really want to have. I don't want to be lame and not have an opinion on it. But like, there is that truth of like the world would unite if like we had a common enemy, like aliens and stuff.
Hitler.
Yeah, like exactly. That's a great point. That's an excellent point. But like,
the most obvious point of all time.
Yeah. But like. If we had a thing that were all of human, it wasn't a human entity that we were fighting. It was like a idea or like a creature or whatever. Then yes, like it would make sense. But for someone to manufacture that is not morally correct. But if you're that close to doomsday, I mean, man, it looked real bad for them.
So I don't know why I'm thinking of this question. It's only because I just watched this movie. I was on a vacation, and then a friend of mine was reading this book, and then he was like, do you want to watch a movie? I always wanted to see this. And I said, yes. So I watched Contact.
Oh, yeah. Okay.
Yes. And in that, I mean, there's a lot to. It's also a 3. I should make you watch the movie because it's like 3 hours long. But basically, in that, it's like the world. It doesn't like necessarily unite, but like all of a sudden, there's this common thing of like, let's find out what's out. Like there's evidence of people out there, so let's find out. So it's almost like for the greater good of man, let's figure this out, or humanity, I should say, not just man, but humanity. Like, do you think that unites people more, or tragedy unites people more?
I think the common enemy unites people more.
I agree.
I think fear is more powerful than sadness,
which is why we are where we are.
Yes, exactly. Right. So
not sadness, but inspiration, right? Like
like valor or like call to action or courage is fear will always trump.
Or for the greater good of people.
Fear will always trump it. Yes, and that's the problem, and that's why that's a fun analogy. Not fun, but like the word Trump as in like like a trump card. That's how I use it. But I'm like, oh, that has many meanings. Because the president's last name is Trump.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. I thought you were super lost on what I was.
No, I get that, but I'm just confused because like you own a lot of Trump stuff.
Oh, I knew it. I knew that. I knew we were gonna talk about this. You were gonna try to make me look like a jackass.
How? I mean, you believe what you want to believe.
Okay. Okay. So I'm gonna bring this down to a smaller level.
It's just weird that you got so united with this whole front just because one person almost got shot a couple times.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
I thought that was weird, but
yeah. Anyway, let's bring this down to a level that maybe we can answer this better. Is it better to solve a problem with a lie or to work through that problem with the truth? That's basically what this is. Yeah. Is that they're solving the problem with a lie, a huge lie, but Rorschach's argument is that the truth will always come back around.
If the outcome's
so we should just do the truth.
Same, does it matter?
Okay.
Does it okay if the outcome is good? Here, if the outcome is good,
okay.
Does it really matter if the truth got you there or a lie got you there?
It doesn't matter.
It doesn't matter.
But the problem, so I'll reword it. There's a problem, and a lie will actually have a solution for it. But the truth has the potential to do it, but it will take longer and might not actually pan out.
I feel
it's a moral problem now.
It is a moral problem, but I think the truth stays longer. So that's
the truth is more of if it does happen, I think it's more of a permanent solution. While the lie is more of a temporary.
Eventually, a lie gets caught, no matter what it is.
Yes.
Eventually, it does.
Yes.
Right. Mm-hmm. Which is why like certain like conspiracy theories that are, like have lasted like 100 years are just like the truth would have came up by now, probably. Yeah. You know. Well, what do I know?
Yeah, well, because Rorschach is a conspiracy theorist technically, and then he is basically, I'm sure that they publish that and it causes conspiracy theories, and then that. I mean, it causes a whole bunch of problems. So yes, the truth will always come back. The truth will always comes is basically what this saying.
Well, the truth will set you free.
Truth will set you free. Yes. Yeah. So we're both. But if the problem is World War III. That's pretty bad. So I mean, like, I think there's sometimes a lie to have to solve a solution for the time being is good.
Well, I will say that now. That's the line. What is that? I forget who wrote that. But like, the truth will set you free, but first it's gonna piss you off.
Yes.
Right.
Okay.
So that's the whole thing where it's like, I think nobody wants to hear the truth. Everybody wants to hear a lie.
Yeah, and like when all this devolves, like people will be like, well, now things are worse off. But then like Ozymandias' argument is like, well, we literally were gonna blow up the whole world the next day. Mm-hmm. So you're alive. Yeah. So like that's the whole dilemma, and that's why Watchmen is so good. Yeah. It's such a great question to ask.
Yeah, because you think he's like ultimately evil. I do like when movies challenge you with like, oh, this guy's evil, and you find out like, but his intention is good.
Yeah, and like,
you know,
I get that Thanos is a great villain, and I love him, but give the credit to Ozymandias for God's sakes. He was the originator. Like Thanos would not have this whole half the universe stuff without Ozymandias. Let's be honest. And I'm sure Ozymandias wouldn't have it without Plato, whoever philosopher probably asked that question.
Right.
All right, another question. This is probably the main question here, Jonah. Because we watch Watchmen, I want to ask you: can a movie be too long? And then, if so, what? Okay,
100% yes, it can.
Okay, so what's a good length for a movie then? Like a great length.
Depending on what the movie is. I think this movie, I mean, the theatrical cut is 2.5 hours. I would say it would crush it 2.5 hours. It took. You know what's funny about this? Okay, it's weird because there's a weird paradox. This movie took fucking forever for me to watch, but it didn't feel like it took forever. That makes sense.
Yeah, so some movies nail that, yeah?
Some movies, yeah. I mean, like, like, what's the second Lord of the Rings? Two Towers.
Two Towers.
I didn't feel that. I think the first one and the second one, I think we're on the same amount of time. The first one took so much longer than the second one did.
Oh, God. Because
Like,
they're in the Shire.
Okay,
For,
Dune
80.
2, I could have watched that movie twice.
Yeah, that's 2 hours, 40 minutes.
Yes.
Yeah.
And I think that, but it's just such an like engulfing movie.
Mm-hmm.
But then there's also movies that are only 2 hours that take like they take forever.
Yeah. Okay. So
the question is hard because like, yes, I think like 2:15 is like a sweet spot for movies.
Okay.
I don't like that movies are getting longer and longer because of streaming.
I love it.
I think
they're getting shorter. What are you talking about? I would argue they're getting shorter.
They're getting longer.
Oh my God, they're slashing
all
all superhero movies are 1:50 now. What the fuck happened?
But they were like 2.5 though.
Well, that's great.
Because they're trying to save theaters.
Okay. Yes, and
this is before when they didn't have to worry about that.
You can do more show times with shorter movies. Yes. I get the marketing of it and the strategy. Nothing pisses me off more than when I leave a movie being like, well, we were missing some of that movie. I'd rather a movie be too long than too short. I will always say that.
That's a really good question. Okay, that's a good thing.
Yeah. Okay, so what do you think? Because I don't want to walk away from a movie being like, well, I want it more and I feel very unsatisfied. I'd rather be over. Well, I guess here's my American fat ass saying this. I'd rather be overstuffed than underserved. Like, I don't want to go to a buffet and have one plate. I'm going to a buffet to have 3 plates. And that might be 3 plates too many. But at the end, I'm like, well, at least the steak was good, but I probably shouldn't have had another one. I'd rather feel that way after a movie.
See, I'm the opposite. I'd rather leave a movie wanting more.
Really?
Yeah.
But I mean like in a negative way. A good movie is gonna do everything right. Whereas like Dune 2,
that's a sweet spot, right?
Dune 2, I want more, but it's already long.
Yes.
But yes, okay. So, but I'm saying either it's too short and it's too underbaked, or it's too long and it's too overcooked.
Well, okay, so
like Irishman is so fucking overcooked, it's unbelievable.
Yeah, but like I would say that. Okay, I would say that like what ruins good movies generally is over editing.
Yes.
Right? So there's a lot of theatrical cuts that are just like, okay, for instance,
Slash to Hell,
right? A big famous one of that, which I'm now forgetting not Return of the King.
Mine is The Keep. That's the movie that was ruined by the edit.
Okay. Mm-hmm. It's another Ridley Scott movie. It's with Orlando Bloom is in it.
Kingdom of Heaven.
Mm-hmm. That is a night and day difference between the two movies, right?
Yes.
But then you have like Alexander, which I would argue both versions are bad, but the shorter version is so much better.
Yeah, I mean, but it's rare, dude.
That's rare.
That goes to the idea of like director's cut and the idea like it's very rare to have a director's cut that's not as good. Because and like that, I think that supports my argument is that most director cuts are better because they're usually longer, which means they like give you more and fill in the potholes.
Well, that's the difference between like there's a director's cut and there's an extended cut.
Yes, that's a good thing too.
Yes, and usually the director's cut's better because the director wants its original vision. And
yeah,
then
it's
the
usually
extended cut is just because they're just throwing in the fat.
Yeah, the auteur is usually piloting a director's cut, where the extended cut's more of like a marketing play. I feel like yes.
Yeah.
So that's a good point too. So you rather really just have a shorter movie, but have be like, oh. But would you rather have a longer movie? Be like, God, that was so long.
Yeah, I'd rather have short.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh.
If they're both bad, I think I'd rather deal with a short bad. I'd rather watch a short movie that I feel is a mess than a long movie that feels like I want to kill myself.
Can you say that again, but not say that last part?
That
was an incredible line. I'm sorry, it's a good line. I just want you to edit that one part.
Yeah, I'd rather. How did I say short part?
I don't remember. You said it so fast and so good. I can't remember.
Yeah, I'd rather watch a short movie that's a mess than watch a long movie where I'm like I'm gonna unlive myself.
Just say some other analogy.
I would rather watch a short movie that's a mess than a long movie that feels like time has now changed.
Okay, say it again. Say it one more time.
I'd rather watch a movie that's so short I walk away. I'd rather watch a short movie that's a mess than a long movie where I'm like I have aged.
Okay. That's fair, and I'm on the other side where I'm like, I would rather watch a longer movie that gives me stuff that I'm like, well, we didn't need that, but they gave me the option. I'd rather have a long movie that gives me those options than a short movie where I'm like, what the hell? Yeah, I cannot stand movies that are clearly cut for time.
Yeah.
I cannot stand them because then the characters are underdeveloped. One of the two happens: the plot's fucked up, or the characters are underdeveloped. And I'm like, you need both.
Yeah.
Ugh, it's so annoying.
Yeah.
But great question. Watchmen asking the good questions. I got we already talked about opening credits. Great. We already talked about that. Okay, I got two huge questions here.
Okay.
We're gonna fight about this. And I'm excited. Does Watchmen have the best soundtrack of all time? Do you want me to we have Unforgettable, The Times They Are Changing, The Sound of Silence, Me and Bobby McGee, I'm Your Boogeyman, You're My Thrill, Hallelujah, All Along the Watchtower, Ride of the Valkyries, whatever. And then Desolation Row, which is made for the movie.
Yeah.
They got 3 Dylan songs, 2 of them are covers. Simon and Garfunkel, Janis Joplin, KC, Billie Holiday. I mean, it's fucking immaculate. It's a perfect soundtrack, I think. It fits the vibe while also not breaking the world that's clearly not ours. It's awesome. Is there a better one?
Top Gun.
Are you serious? It has 1 song.
Listen to that sound. Okay, I am kidding, but also listen to that sound.
Danger Zone rocks. But
Take My Breath Away rocks.
No.
Shut up.
Over the entirety of the Watchmen soundtrack, give me a different one.
Okay, so here's the problem, right?
Okay.
As a compilation of songs, it's very good. And I'm not arguing with the fact that Watchmen doesn't have a good soundtrack, because it does, right?
Mm-hmm.
The issue is you're just putting together a bunch of songs that already rule.
Well, yeah, that's what I'm saying. There's an art to that.
But the thing is, there are soundtracks that had songs that were not curated, but that were made for the soundtrack that are incredible.
Well, I don't
like
know.
almost not all of them, but the majority of the songs, and I'm just going to use Top Gun because I used it before. The majority of the songs that were for Top Gun were new songs or songs for the movie.
Who like Kenny Loggins? Is that who it is?
Kenny Loggins wrote a bunch.
Footloose. He did the Footloose one.
Yeah. He did a bunch of songs, but there's also a bunch of other songs that are on there as well. And there's also some good songs, like old songs like Righteous Brothers, stuff like that. Like a huge sound. I'm not arguing that this is like one of the best soundtracks of all time, but like Bad Boys 2.
Yeah. Okay.
It was a soundtrack that was made, like the songs were made for the movie.
Yeah. Okay. So you're okay.
So the argument is like, what has the best compilation of songs?
Yes.
Because then you start talking about Scorsese.
Yeah, I see. Okay,
and
your
Quentin
point,
Tarantino.
Yeah,
but
your
the best
point,
soundtrack.
Yeah, your point's right. Though. I want to give you a credit point. Yes, I would. Even though Desolation Row is a remake for this movie, I would never include it in some like, best song for the movie. Like, yes, Top Gun, Footloose, Grease, all those are like immaculately better. They're so much better. So you're right. But yes, in terms of a compilation,
this is up there for sure.
And like Tarantino. Death Proof is great.
We talked about that.
Oh God, that one's good.
Baby Driver's good.
Ooh, I've picked some good soundtrack ones.
Yeah, you did. Goodfellas, it's great.
Yeah, that one's good. But like,
I think why you think that is because this, and I don't know what came first.
Mm-hmm. The chicken or the egg.
Yes, but to me, all of the artists that you talk to me about, like musicians that you talk to me about, are in the same vein as everything on the soundtrack.
And that's true.
So this soundtrack speaks to you perfectly. And I can see why you would say it's one of the best.
Yeah.
And I would agree. It is one of the best. It's really fucking good.
Yeah.
It's so much better than it needs to be.
Is it better than Forrest Gump's soundtrack?
Yeah, I don't like Forrest. At first, I just hate Forrest Gump so much. And so 100% yes, it is.
I will bring it up any chance I get so I can watch Jonah lose his mind.
Yeah, unless the Forrest Gump soundtrack is just every track of Jenny dying of a heroin of AIDS, then it's not a good soundtrack.
Or Lieutenant Dan screaming in the war.
Yeah.
That is, I almost think we should talk about that movie.
I hate that movie.
I
so much.
didn't have a problem with it, but I gotta apparently watch it with this lens you got on.
Not a fan.
Hilarious. Last big question here, and I'll argue it, is like, what is the best superhero movie of all time? Do you think? Especially, you're not a superhero movie guy,
I'm
really.
not.
But I am, and I'd say Watchmen's the best superhero movie because I like my superhero movies very heroic, like the Beowulfs and the Iliads and the Odysseys, where they're like big bombastic heroes. And I think Watchmen fills that. It asks a very interesting question about heroism with the whole dilemma with Ozymandias. It shows us different sides of it, powers, what happens when one's a god. It's the best handling of Superman ever.
What's your top 5 then?
Okay.
What else is in that list?
I got you right here. I got Watchmen. I got Spider-Man 2.
Great.
I've got The Batman. The Batman.
Like the newest.
Awesome.
Batman.
What a thriller. I love
Is that okay? Talk about a movie that's too long. That's a movie that's too long. That's 30 minutes.
Hey,
too
man.
Long. That movie's 30 minutes too long.
Hey.
That movie's 30. I love that movie. That movie's 30 minutes too long.
30 minutes too short. I got Guardians of the Galaxy. That's
Great.
the fun one.
Yeah.
You always got to have a fun one. And then, oh, sorry, I got to look. I don't want to like get this wrong. I'd be really upset with myself.
X-Men: The Last Stand.
No. Why are you even trying? Yeah, I got
Logan.
Ooh, I have Spider-Man 1 on there, but what I already said Spider-Man 2. Logan, I think, is overrated. It's just The Last of Us.
Yeah.
And it fits in that genre of old man protects
Where's Howard
little
the Duck?
thing. I haven't seen that. Would you believe that? I think that's weird. Guardians of the Galaxy. Oh, balls, I'm out. I mean, I got to find a 5th one now. I mean,
for me, it's hard for me. Is like I just do not like this genre very much, but when I like it, I love it. Like, I ride or die for this, but like, Winter Soldier is because it's just like a 70s.
I think the first Avengers better.
No, the first 2 Avengers are the worst.
No.
Worst.
No. I meant Captain America: The First Avenger.
Oh, I think you said the first Avenger.
No, I meant the first Avenger. I understand what you thought.
Yeah.
Wow, that was a real hot take you threw out there on accident.
Yeah.
Okay.
The first 2 Avengers are
First
unwatchable.
Avengers has aged like fucking milk, and if you can't,
They're so bad.
The second one I like.
It's horrible.
Okay, good. I added it to our wheel. That's good.
Okay.
Just that one. That's the only one.
I'll fucking kill myself.
I think a lot of people would too, but I think it's fun.
Yeah.
The first one's aged. It looks horrible.
But the last 2,
last 2 rock.
Yes, and I'm in and out on movies. I haven't watched all of them. I've seen the majority of them, but for a non-comic book movie watcher like myself to be so invested in Infinity War and Endgame.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, I was fucking so excited for Endgame because Infinity War was so good.
Oh, it's so good.
It's so good.
It's unbelievable.
It's really good.
I famously have a list of like superhero movies, and I was trying to pull that up to see because I want to.
And unfortunately, because I like Jake Gyllenhaal, I really like Spider-Man: Far From Home. But we don't have to talk. We don't have to talk
movie
about
rocks though. Don't
don't
be
have to talk about it.
ashamed.
Yeah.
Can you give me some more that you're like that you like? While I set this up really quickly, like just more.
Yeah,
that you
yeah,
like.
yeah. I mean, like I hate it now because of this person's became what he has. But like, I love Deadpool. I really enjoyed the first
Really?
Deadpool.
Okay.
Yeah, I did. Just because at the time I was a huge Ryan Reynolds fan. I'm not anymore.
Yeah.
I was so fucking pumped up for X. I was such an X-Men fan when I was a kid.
Mm-hmm.
I was so excited for the first X-Men.
Talk about movies that age like milk.
I know. That was a sad
First
one for
Class
me.
sucks, dude. That's the most overhyped movie ever.
I say I enjoyed it. I enjoyed First
Days
Class.
of Future Past, though.
That's one I enjoyed. I'm sorry. That's one I enjoyed.
That's good stuff.
That's really good stuff.
Shout out. I mean, Batman '89 in terms of old superhero movies.
That's like my number one.
That's incredible. V for Vendetta rocks. V for Vendetta is incredible. We watched that together.
Running Scared with Paul Walker.
Oh yes, you're right.
Surprisingly good.
Good.
Shouldn't be as good as it is.
Dread. Shout out Dread.
Dread's great.
I think Dread's up there.
You know what?
No, Dread's my 5th. Dread's on there as like the other.
You know what's fucking underrated? The Stallone Dread.
It is. It
that
is
is
underrated.
a good movie.
And when we cover it here on Burn After Viewing, don't be surprised.
Yeah.
I have added it to the list of 100 movies, and Jonah will forget it. I mean, Spider-Man: No Way Home, Thor Ragnarok's great. Batman Returns, Spider-Man 3, I think is good. Batman v Superman, I think is awesome. The ultimate cut. Again, you have to caveat.
See, I like Man of Steel.
Man of Steel's great.
You know what? I was so disappointed the first time I saw it. I rewatched it when it came out on Blu-ray, but when it came on 4K and I watched it, I was like, I don't know why this movie's great. Why does everybody hate this movie?
Oh, I don't get it either. The pacing pacing's a little weird in the middle.
If you ask me, you know what? If you asked me when I was 6 years old, I would tell you Superman Quest for Peace.
Oh, dude.
Which is arguably like one of the worst ones, but dude, Superman 2.
Oh, pretty good.
Pretty good.
I like that.
For the time being.
All right, real quick then. What's the worst superhero movies?
Oh.
Captain America: Brave New World, terrible. I'm just starting it off there.
I refuse to watch that.
Don't watch it. Waste of time.
The first 2 Avengers.
No, the first one I don't like. I don't think it's bad. It's a solid 3.5-star movie. I like Age of Ultron, dude. I think you're sleeping on Age of Ultron.
I no.
Suicide
the
Squad.
First Thor. The first.
What?
I don't like Thor's. I don't like Thor movies.
The first Thor is awesome. Well, I'm a
Not a
big
fan.
Norse mythology guy, and I enjoy Thor 1.
Okay, Aquaman. No, thank you. I know.
Okay,
I know.
okay, you're gonna okay.
I know.
It's
I agree with
okay. The costuming is incredible in Aquaman.
Yeah.
I would argue that's the best superhero costuming in all superhero movies.
Sounds good.
Is Aquaman? Yes.
Sounds
Patrick
really good.
Wilson,
Mm-hmm.
incredible. Black Adam's the most boring piece of garbage I've seen.
Used to watch it.
Boring. Fantastic Four
You know what I
2015.
did like
bad.
Shazam.
Shazam's fun.
It's fun.
It's fun. It got me hyped for Black Adam, and then look what we got.
Yeah.
What's another like? I think. I think the Venoms are okay.
I just love Tom Hardy so much.
Green Lantern's bad. Bad.
I'm excited for the. You know what I really liked? You know what I really liked that took me for a loop? The new Superman.
I like that.
That was really good.
I thought it was very fun. I thought it was great.
Mm-hmm.
I think it still had some heart, because I worry about James Gunn being too fun.
Mm-hmm.
But Guardians of the Galaxy 3 also proved that too. That movie is like a gut punch sometimes.
Yeah.
But I think it's great. I don't think the Avengers, your Avengers, I'm gonna let you have that one.
Mm-hmm.
I agree a little bit with the first one. I'd rewatched it like last year and I'm like, oh, I gotta sit through this.
My problem is like adults in costumes. And like I hate it. That's why I don't like superhero movies. Because
Really?
I'm like, you look like an idiot. Like you look like a straight up idiot. So when the movie's good enough that I can look past that, that's the last two Avengers. That's Winter Soldier. That's this movie. It took me a second, but it took me for Watchmen.
But it fits the idea of the movie, the abs and all that. It's a little
I got
too
out
much.
of it. Like Superman. I think that's because I was such a fan as a kid.
Yeah.
I can look past it for those.
Oh, shout out best superhero movie, Shang-Chi. Have you seen that?
No,
that movie rocks,
Really?
especially since you like martial arts stuff.
Yeah.
Immaculate seeing martial arts mixed with Marvel.
I can't get into Doctor Strange.
I think it's boring.
Same.
I think it's boring.
Yeah.
God, it's boring.
You know what I really liked?
What?
What are ones that you like that everybody hates? Because mine would be
Eternals.
Yeah, you love that. Mine would be Edward Norton's The Hulk, Incredible Hulk.
That's not bad. It's an okay movie. I think it's fine.
I understand why people hate it, but I just enjoyed it.
Batman and Robin, of course, is a classic here on this channel. What's another one I like? Spider-Man 3, I think is great.
Batman Returns.
Batman Returns is good. I don't have any problems with those first four at all. Another one
I
that
thought Spider-Man 3 is good.
yeah.
How do you feel about the what's the Amazing Spider-Man?
They're fine. They're fine. They're okay. I like Andrew Garfield a lot, but the rest of the movie's like, oh, okay.
What'd
Emma
you feel
Stone's
about-
good too.
What about Blade?
I think that's okay. It's a little
First Blade's
too
pretty good.
under budget for my liking.
First Blade?
Yeah, the effects they're not aged very
I think
good.
it's a year because it's like 2000, I think.
No, 98 or something like that.
No, it's later than that.
What? Blade 1?
Yeah.
I'm about to prove you wrong. I'm so excited. Where'd it go? Give it to me. Oh, I just lost. Oh, there it is. We were in 1998.
Huh.
Uh-huh.
Interesting.
Yeah, that's really interesting.
What's your thoughts on Jonah Hex?
I haven't seen that. I just think it's going to be horrible. I've seen so much from him. I'm like, no,
Well, Ghost Rider.
that's okay. That's solid.
What about
I like
the,
Birds
what
of-
about the 1991 Captain America?
I haven't seen that, but I own it. Isn't that weird?
You really?
Birds of Prey, I thought was good. The Harley Quinn
that was
movie.
fun.
I
I
thought
like
that's
that.
actually quite quality movie.
Suicide Squad, though.
The Suicide Squad.
That was Suicide. No, that was
The
good.
Suicide Squad is okay. Suicide Squad is charmingly bad.
So bad.
I think it's charmingly bad.
Okay.
It's age now. It's like, yeah, you remember this? Haha.
Yeah.
Like Jared Leto, look at him beat Jim Carrey. What
Yeah.
weirdo. All right, so I think we covered our bases, Jonah.
no, we didn't.
I think we conquered Watchmen,
No, we didn't.
and you turned on your TV.
Yeah, I did by accident.
Now we're Dr. Manhattan. I hope this is showing up. The TV went blue. I hope we were blue for a second.
And first off, no, we're not. Because I have a question for you.
What?
Austin, what movie am I thinking?
Oh, you thinking of a movie, Jonah?
Mm-hmm.
Oh God, I'm so excited. So Jonah loves to do this trend where he likes to pick a movie based on what I present it, but he'll go a weird route to pick that movie.
Uh-huh.
Like Major League and Punch Drunk Love or whatever was the connection. I was like, what are you smoking? But you sold it on me or whatever
Yeah.
that was.
Thematically, this is there.
Thematically, okay.
We've talked about things that are in both movies.
I'm going to go a different route. I'm not going to try to get the year first.
Okay.
Is this a superhero movie?
No.
If you did that, it would be really interesting because I don't know where you would have went.
Yeah.
Is-
We just went through every single one,
Yeah.
too.
does it have a heroic lead?
Yeah. I mean, yes, it does. I would argue that there might be at least two, but
Okay.
yes, there's a heroic lead.
Is it in the vein? I understand it's not a superhero, but
No.
bear with me here. Is it in the vein of like Superman, or in the vein of like Indiana Jones, of like the heroic character?
Explain.
So
to me
one
the
has like
differences to you.
so one's more like grounded and has like morals and like has like a weapon or two, and the other one's like has powers.
Nobody has powers in this movie.
Nobody has powers, so it is more Indiana Jones-ish.
Yeah.
Is there a better comparison than Indiana Jones?
There has to be.
Is it Indiana Jones? That'd be so funny if I just didn't ask that.
What if I was like, "There's not a better comparison"? Yeah.
Is it an action movie?
Yeah.
Okay. Is that the main genre? That's what I'm getting from this. Action adventure.
Action. Yeah.
Not adventure.
I would argue that there's a different genre that's bigger
Ooh, than action?
for this movie.
Like comedy?
No.
Is it specific?
What do you mean by specific?
More specific than comedy?
No, it's broad.
It's like, okay, so
Yeah.
crime,
No.
thriller,
No.
horror,
No.
romance,
No.
drama, just drama.
No.
Historical. No, that. I'm getting specific. Western,
No.
fantasy,
No.
sci-fi.
Yeah.
Ooh, sci-fi action.
Mm-hmm.
Ooh,
Mhm.
and it has two. Is there two leads? You kind of alluded to that.
I would consider it an ensemble.
What ensemble?
of sorts, but there are two. I would argue maybe three major leads, but probably two.
Is the sci-fi element meaning we're in space?
Space is involved.
Does the main movie take place on Earth? This is
Mhm.
the majority of the movie.
Mhm.
Is that Earth in the future?
No.
Is the Earth in the past?
No.
It's in the present day of when the movie was made.
Yes.
So a sci-fi element arrives to that time period, or is like made in that time period? Because you're saying that there's space involved. Is it about people going to space?
So, kind of. There's that in there.
I figured you out. I figured you out. I think.
Why?
Is the movie Armageddon?
No, it's not.
Oh no! I thought because
No.
I was thinking because you said while watching it you thought of it in the quote of Armageddon's in that last part we watched
Yeah.
together.
Yeah.
Because they go to space to drill a thing, right?
Yes, they do.
Is it in the vein of Armageddon?
No.
No, more sci-fi than Armageddon.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Yeah.
Much
It's more
more?
sci-fi.
Much
Yeah,
more.
yeah,
Okay,
yeah.
so it is a heavy.
I wouldn't consider Armageddon sci-fi.
It's the movie Sunshine.
No, but that's on the list.
Oh! I thought I got it.
Yeah.
I'm getting epiphanies, baby. I'm
Yeah.
seeing the visions.
Yeah, because I watched Hail Mary and I was like, oh, I should show you Sunshine.
Oh no. Okay. Is it in the vein of Sunshine more?
No.
I'm not getting close.
Sunshine and Armageddon, I would say, are in the same vein. Where like people leave Earth to fix something.
And there's okay. So this is like, is this a heavy sci-fi? Is this a sci-fi? Okay, I keep saying in the vein. I'm very sorry. Is this sci-fi in the vein of Planet of the Apes or of Star Wars? They're both sci-fis, but one's certainly more like, sci-fi than the other.
I want to say Star Wars in that.
Is it in between those? You'd say.
What like
Planet of the Apes is just about talking apes on Earth. There's not
Yeah.
really much else sci-fi things. While Star Wars is lasers and the Force and lightsabers and shit.
kind of in between, I guess.
Kind of in
these,
between, but
these answers aren't going to help you.
really.
Yeah.
But it's. I'm just trying to get the vein of like how
To me, Star Wars is the right answer. I think you'll get it.
they start on Earth and go to space. Is that what you're saying?
Yeah.
I don't like that. I don't like what you just did there. Is it like Stargate?
No, it's not.
So
But there's elements that are.
is there a portal?
There's no portal.
Teleportation.
Nope.
They travel somewhere. Is the movie about them traveling somewhere?
I would not. I would go away from that thought.
Okay.
It happens in the movie,
But it's
but it's not the
a
main
focal
part of
point.
the movie.
And you're saying it's ensemble, but there's three main leads in the movie.
Yes.
Oh, okay. So the Earth's in the movie.
Yes.
We have that confirmed. Okay.
Earth is in the movie.
Is it 2000s?
It is not.
2010s?
No.
2020s.
No.
90s.
Yes.
Better than the 80s.
Right.
So we're looking at a 90s sci-fi movie that has 3 leads in it and an ensemble with them.
Ensemble, yeah.
Takes place on Earth. There's some space elements to it,
Mm-hmm.
and it leans more Star Wars, but not fully Star Wars because that'd be crazy.
Mm-hmm.
Is it in the vein of Starship Troopers then?
These questions are weird because, like, there's elements that I could say yes to,
Uh-huh.
but
Because that takes
say,
place on Earth, and then they go to the bug planet.
Yeah, I think saying yes to that's going to fuck you up more. So
Damn, I'm trying to find something similar here to help latch me onto something because I'm just trying to go a more fun route.
Uh-huh.
Okay, so I'm assuming there's people in the movie I know.
Yes.
Is there an A-lister in the movie?
Yeah.
Like in today's terms?
Maybe like a B now, but yeah.
A B now?
Yeah.
Would you consider Nicolas Cage?
No.
Well, that's a B now. He was an A.
But I think it went down to a C and came up to a B.
Okay. George Clooney?
No.
Less famous than George Clooney. George Clooney.
No.
Oh, okay. I got something here.
I would argue at their height they were more famous.
Then George Clooney?
Mm-hmm.
Brad Pitt.
No, but we're getting close.
Not Leo. Tom Cruise.
No.
We're getting close. I think you have a different viewpoint of who's a megastar than I do.
I don't.
Those are the big 4, baby. So let me go outside the big 4. Besides Leo. Is it Leo?
It's not.
Okay. Al Pacino.
No.
Robert De Niro.
No. No. Not even close with those two.
Keanu Reeves.
No.
Is that... I feel like that went down a step. Am I in
Yeah.
the right step now with
Went down a
Keanu?
step.
Okay, I went down a step. Okay.
I would
John Travolta.
No, I would if you want me to give you an idea of the realm,
Okay.
you want to stick on the Brad Pitt type realm.
Good-looking men.
Yeah.
Heartthrobs.
Yeah. At one time, for sure.
Oscar winner?
Yes.
Ooh, heartthrob Oscar winner. Okay, now we're talking.
Uh-huh.
Denzel Washington.
No.
Is he black?
Yes. Yeah, short list here, my friend. Unfortunately.
Heartthrob black actor that won an Oscar. Did he
Uh-huh.
win the Oscar in the 90s then?
No.
80s.
No.
Oh, late. Oh, 2000s?
Yeah.
Like later? 2010s?
Yeah.
What?
Yeah.
Samuel L. Jackson? No,
No.
he's not hard. No. What? Wow. Wesley Snipes? That's way too.
Wesley Snipes has not won an Academy Award.
Yeah, but but that's lower, right? Wesley Snipes? No. Marshall Ali is not around at this time. This is interesting.
Mm-hmm.
Lawrence Fishburne's not a heartthrob, I'd say. Is
Okay, so I lied about them winning an Oscar in 2010s.
they won in 2000?
No.
90s?
No.
2020s?
Yes.
What? For
Mhm.
Best Supporting Actor?
No.
Best Actor?
Yeah.
What the fuck? Oh no! How am I not getting this now?
Uh-huh.
Oh no! Oh, this is really bad.
Can I tell you something too? They were nominated 2 other times for an actor in a lead role. So they had 2
This
nominations.
is a
of one winner.
huge star then.
Mm-hmm.
Was this Oscar won in the 2020s?
The Oscar was
No,
won in the 2020s.
In 2020, sorry.
Yeah.
In 2020.
No.
21.
No.
22.
Yes.
What happened that year? That was like the cleanup year where all the pandemic movies were coming out. What won the Oscar in 2022? That's not Everything Everywhere All at Once. It might be. No, that might be too close. Ooh, this is like, I'm in the perfect realm of knowing this shit and I'm blowing it.
Mm-hmm.
This is insane. Who won Best Actor? Angela Bassett is not a man. Is it a man? I said it was a man, right? We established as a man?
We did, and yes, it is.
Okay.
Just to confirm it.
It's not Denzel. Damn it. I'm an idiot. Okay. Is it Wild Wild West?
It's not Wawa.
No!
No.
Come on, give it to me. I want to watch that garbage. But we're talking about Will Smith.
Yes.
Okay. Will Smith. Is it Men in Black?
No.
That'd be kind of cool. Ooh. What Will Smith movie are you showing me? This is interesting.
Have you seen a lot of his movies?
No, I
You
haven't.
Okay.
So this is
I don't think
so
you've seen this movie, which is surprising
Independence
to me.
Day?
What'd you say?
Is it Independence Day?
Yes, it is.
I have not seen that in a long time.
You have seen
Jonah.
it though.
I have seen it. Of course I have.
Yeah.
Yes.
I don't know.
Yes.
Okay.
I'm not a fool.
How
That's,
long is a long time?
Oh my. Like I can't remember what happens. I don't know when the aliens get there.
Okay,
I
but
know
basically,
I know the
it's
scenes.
about destruction that unites the world.
Aha, that's very good. That's a good connection.
Mhm.
Yes. Wow. Okay. Weird. I got there pretty good though. Once I got Will Smith, that was
Yeah.
good. Yeah, that was the only one I was thinking of. I was
The
like,
famous smack happened.
yeah, I was thinking. I was like, he didn't pick Independence Day, so that's why I
Not-
didn't say it right
yeah,
away. Because that's the only one I could probably name besides
This
Men in
wasn't even
Black.
in my radar until we watched this movie today.
Now this,
Do
Johnny,
you want to hear some of the other ones I was thinking about?
are you gonna do them later?
Maybe.
Well, then don't do it then.
I'm gonna tell you because I want to know. I want to know which one you're more excited to watch. And I couldn't remember. I know that I've asked you about this movie. I couldn't remember. And also, I've been sneaking this movie in throughout our
Yeah.
conversation. The first one I was gonna make you watch was Robin Hood, Prince of Thieves.
I've never seen it. I want to.
You do want to?
Yeah.
Fuck. Okay, because the
What's-
Blu-ray's coming out when this.
Yeah, and I know you love that movie.
The 4K would be coming out around Independence Day. Also, the podcast will be coming out around that time.
Oh,
So I thought about that.
very nice.
And then the other one was The Burbs. That also is coming out on 4K.
Tom Hanks.
Yeah.
Yes, because I've seen it on the 4K list. Yes.
Yeah,
Don't know what that's about at all.
Yeah.
So I don't know. I would have never got that. I don't think.
And then because I watched the Martin Short documentary, I'm almost gonna do Three Amigos.
I would love to see that. I have not seen it in a long time, and I feel like my taste in comedy has aged. So I'd love to see if I like it now. Independence Day is a great choice. I think that's a lot. We have a lot to talk about. I think that's a very. I think our burners will love it.
It's such a huge movie for me.
It's still huge now.
I don't think I've been more excited to see a movie in the theater as a kid.
Oh, that was huge.
It reminded me of Avengers because Avengers was the only other time I was like, I can't wait to fucking see this movie.
Well, I've heard the stories about how this movie everyone was like, especially since the teaser was the White House blowing up or whatever.
Yeah.
That was showing in theaters, and people were like, what the fuck is this?
This is the first time I convinced my mom to get a sound system, and this is the first movie I watched on it, and that's why I'm into having surround sounds. Yeah,
cool.
Because of this movie.
Okay,
this is the movie that got me into like, because you're talking about the
Watchmen.
movie that got you into
Yep.
directing. This is the movie that really got me into like surround sound and the sound design of movies.
Blockbuster. But you grew up watching RoboCop and stuff.
Yeah.
But like this is a proper blockbuster.
I almost said Twister too, but I think you've seen that.
I've never seen this.
Okay.
I've purposely been like, nah, I don't see it.
Yeah.
But you gave it to me on 4K, so got it.
Yeah.
That's a great pick. That's gonna be a fun watch. I can't wait to see if I actually, because last time I watched it, I went, yeah, that's fine.
It's not a good movie, but it's like a fun watch.
Yeah, I can't wait to see if it's aged more as like a dad movie or if it is aged as like, this is a charming 90s movie. Kind of like Con Air, kind of was in between that. I want to see if it's better than Con Air.
Okay.
Because it is a classic.
Armageddon was on the list, I thought too, and then The Rock was on there too.
Oh, one day we'll get there. I thought those. I mentioned The Rock earlier and went, oh, I might have blown The Rock.
Yeah.
I'm so fascinated by that one because of the James Bond stuff.
Yeah.
I want to talk about that theory.
Yeah.
But that's great. Independence Day is great. But thank you all for watching Watchmen with us. Well, you didn't watch it with us, but thanks for discussing Watchmen with us. Please leave a comment. I mean, there's a million things to comment about. Is Ozymandias right? Best superhero movie. Soundtrack. I feel like we really threw everything at the wall here because Zack Snyder threw every single ounce of digital film in the world at us here. And I ate it up like a good little piggy.
Yeah, you did.
So thank you guys for watching Watchmen. Make sure you like, subscribe, comment. Go check out Burn After Viewing Show on all platforms. That's the handle. Join the conversation on TikTok. It's really, the conversation is, so if you want people to talk movies with, especially Bond or Star Wars, or even play the games with, please go find your people over there on Burn After Viewing Show on the shorts, TikToks, and the Instagrams. Jonah, anything else?
No, that's it.
I love you.
I love you.
Thanks for watching Watchmen, and this will be the longest movie we will ever see. Unless we really blow up and we get a Netflix deal, and I'll make you watch the Snyder cut.
Okay.
And that's the only thing.
How long is that?
4 hours and 10 minutes.
That's insane.
But it's kind of broken up into parts purposefully.
Yeah.
A little bit, yes.
Okay.
Or we'll watch the Hateful Eight extended. One of the two. Anyway, thank you all for watching.
Thank you, buddy.